we're recording.
Alright.
Are we?
My dice.
Prepared.
I almost forgot. Rev?
Razak Zulkan.
My dice would be in the top box. If you can find it. Do you know where my boxes are?
Yeah, right over here. Welcome everybody. I know there's a delay. But we're here tonight. I'm gonna be the DM. Big round of applause to Johnny. He did a great job in our last game. I hope you guys don't hate me, so let's get started. You can introduce.
Don't be so nervous.
Okay.
Yeah, you sound like.
I'm not gonna introduce your characters. I'm just gonna jump right into the game. Is everyone okay with that?
No.
Sure.
We should introduce the characters.
So, Ricky, you wake up to a splash of water across your face.
No. Oh, are we not doing the?
No, they're going to get introduced in the story.
Okay.
Right, Ben, sorry.
Your eyes are foggy. You reach up and you see a rusty
Is this a problem? I'm so sorry.
bar, and you grab it. And as you start to pull yourself up, you get another splash of water across your face. Heavy, like someone's throwing a bucket of water at you.
Oh, someone's getting smited.
Okay. You reach up with your other arm, and this time you pull yourself to your feet. You're about halfway up, and you're eye to eye with the door on the other side of the bars of you. Before you say anything, you turn your head around. You see a dragonborn spread out on his back on the floor next to you. You don't recognize him. You see a human sleeping behind you, propped up against the wall. You see another human awake, older, sitting on a bed that's connected to the wall by chains. A dwarf yells, "Alright guys, wake up. You had enough fun last night. We have problems to solve now."
I don't think that was an appropriate way to wake me.
Well, when you cause a bunch of problems... I'm sorry, I gotta get in character. Well, when you cause a bunch of problems in my town, I kind of have to do what I have to wake you up, man.
A polite shake
So,
would have cut it.
well, will you politely shake the big lizard over there?
Of course. I shake the big lizard over there, gently and politely.
I snap at your fingers.
I will stomp on your throat.
Don't start.
I'm not.
No, that's fine to him.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
shake
snap
me
at his
awake.
throat, yeah.
That's unnecessary.
At this point, you feel a pull pressing against your cheek, Jake, as it tips you over, and you wake up. John, you're awake this whole time. You're sitting.
Yeah.
You've been in the cell a little longer than that.
What happened?
Okay. Well, I don't know.
Technically, my friend, he did try to wake you up gently for about 17 minutes.
It requires 18. Everyone knows tieflings take 18 minutes to wake up.
What is
Of
going
course,
on?
I'll add that to my list. Of
Well, in
things.
all my days of being the judge around here,
Oh, gosh,
I've
not
never
another
quite had such a hodgepodge of troublemakers in my cell at one time. I'm not 100% sure what happened to you guys last night, but you made quite a commotion in town.
Oh, we can all testify as to our own behavior.
I'm sure you.
Why do I feel so terrible?
They questioned my honor.
So, here's what's going on. I got a lot of shit on my plate right now, and you guys obviously like to start a lot of trouble.
I don't
but
want any part in this trouble.
you can obviously handle yourself, apparently. If you
you.
don't think you can, ask those guys. And at this point, you notice across the hall, and it's like a short hall. The stone in here is like orange. It's so nasty almost. And another set of really rusty bars. You see a Goliath woman who's just pressed against the bars, and if you could tell if she could reach through, she would do it, and she would choke specifically the human in the cell with you.
Fuck, she's ugly.
And,
Why
and
is she
then,
looking at me so intently?
at this point too, you would smell it at first, that there's another dragonborn in the cell across from you too, and he's green.
I can't smell anything.
The rest are just humans. But there's three more humans in
You
the
see,
cell.
I'm
with
not
them.
familiar with these races, so I don't know
Yeah.
what that means.
There's 3 more
Is there
humans.
animosity between these two?
No. Well,
I
you don't
told
know.
you I was a prince.
He smells them though, because dragonborns can smell each other.
I feel.
I mean, Dragon
Sick.
Ball's pretty self-explanatory.
What happened last night?
Well, you see the dwarf, and he's wearing heavy armor, and he's got a sword that's looks like it's the size for a dwarf, but it's about a foot wide. It's the thickest sword you've seen, and he's got about 4 guards with him. And one of the guards says, "The night shift is who brought you in, so I'm not really sure what you did, but I know these guys are mad at you." And at that point, War cuts him off. He's like, don't waste your time explaining. So I have all your equipment in my chest over here, yonder. And you see a big wooden chest. And it's like folded open because all your stuff didn't fit in it. And you see like your stuff mixed with your stuff, mixed with your stuff, mixed with your stuff.
It's amazing they fit my donkey in there.
They just your donkey's somewhere else. They just shoved it. You can tell that you guys were incoherent and they shoved all your stuff. You, on the other hand, have like a crate underneath the bed with all your stuff in it.
Didn't have much.
Yeah.
A quarterstaff, a dagger, some papers.
So I went through your stuff. Hope you don't mind. But
you gotta be careful with one of my papers will bite you if you.
Will it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So be careful.
Well,
if you go back. It doesn't, but I'm just saying that.
Fix you with a predatory stare.
He heard you say that.
You're an interesting one. I haven't seen a dragonborn
Actually, I don't think he did.
in a long time.
But sir, there's another one right there.
Yeah, I've already talked to them. They woke up before you guys did. I didn't splash them with water or yell for 17 minutes.
Did one of you drug me?
I don't know if they did. Did you
How
drug
can
them?
we be of service?
Service? Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is you guys don't have enough gold to pay your. And you see he stops for a second and starts lighting this pipe, like he kind of lost track of his thought.
Get to the point.
Oh, sorry. You don't have enough gold to pay your bail. So what you can do is work it off for me.
Where is my 50 gold?
How low have I fallen?
I mean, it's there, but public disturbance is a lot more than 50 gold bail.
You, sir, are a crooked judge.
It's about 400.
Jesus.
Because you guys have property damage.
Lord Tyr.
Yeah.
That is a quite inflated bail cost.
I shake his hand.
Oh.
Ew.
You guys know each other?
He worships Lord Tyr.
Oh.
Do you worship Lord Tyr?
Of course I worship Lord Tyr.
Alright, enough
everybody's...
of these religious
God,
folks
he's
this
so
morning.
rude.
No, you guys had property damage, and it wasn't just public disturbance. But
Do you have a bucket, sir?
yes, and there's a bucket that he commonly pisses and shits in the back of the corner.
I cannot believe
I'll
you
puke
are.
in a corner.
I cannot believe you are lumping me in with these common rabble.
I mean, you
So
definitely.
I am
you
offended by
call
that.
me common rabble.
From what I was told, you were definitely on the same team as them last night.
I don't know these people.
Not my problem.
I've never met this lizard in my life.
Actually, you bought me 3 rounds last night.
I didn't even drink.
Did he or not? I'm trying to.
Nah. I'm gonna say you were in jail.
Was I there?
No, you were in jail before then.
Oh.
That green son of slaves insulted me.
Probably. From what I've seen this morning.
Ooh.
It's been a long morning.
Oh,
Insulted
is there
me.
any more of that over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope the clergy do not find out about this.
Yeah, me too.
This
Here's
is my first.
here's what I got for you. Community service wise. Whitewall has taken a lot of my guards. They've needed a lot of help lately. You're basically gonna be on farm duty.
Farm duty.
I'm gonna send you one of these guards, or sorry, 4 of these guards, and you kind of see them like all shake their head like they don't want to be the ones volunteered. We're gonna take you 4 out to a farm outside of the city that's been complaining that their kids have been kidnapped. Their kids are about 18. How do you kidnap an 18-year-old? But it's not the first time I've heard stuff about bandits kidnapping people. Usually bandits just steal shit and I kind of try to brush that under the carpet as much as possible, but kidnapping is something I can't let
You
go.
want a highborn son of dragons to chase 18-year-old boys.
I want a highborn son of dragons not to mess up bars in my city. That's what I really want. So,
It's for a good cause.
here's what
I
We're gonna
believe
do.
that we must
you're
find
gonna-
this 18-year-old, but first, I must pray. Are you done talking?
No, I haven't let you out of the cell.
If I
yet.
find them,
But
can
can
I
I?
eat them?
I'm going to pray.
That's fine.
You
There's
may not.
there's about 4 kids that are missing total. 18-year-olds is the oldest. These guards are going to take you out to the farm, and the villagers are going to tell you where the bandits are camping, and I don't want you to spill blood as much as possible, but just go get the kids for me. It's not that hard a mission. Can you do that?
Of course.
Alright, I'm going to hold you responsible for the rest of them then.
So
Now,
it goes.
other thing, if you guys run away on me and don't help me out, I'm gonna hang up all these papers, and you see there's these parchments that are got pretty good drawings of you. You wonder how they drew it so quickly, but they're pretty good, and they say, you know, your description and everything on them, and 100 gold apiece for you at this point. I'm gonna hang these posters up all around United in the door, right underneath Blood, Cheese, and Benedict. Okay. So, but if you do me the favor, I'll give you these papers. And he pulls out another roll of papers, and you can tell that they're freedom of release papers. So, like, for the rest of your life, she'll carry these papers around just in case someone's like, "Hey, I thought you were supposed to be in jail." You know. Sound good?
Would I
Sound
have
like
to carry
we-
these papers around for the rest of my life to prove my innocence?
Yeah. You don't break laws, man. Does this sound like a deal we can make, fellas? And you can take the old man with you. He's been in here for too long. He's sneaking up the place.
Yeah, you didn't have to strong arm me. You could have just asked.
I didn't strong arm you. You tore up my city.
I will help. I will not have my name be smirched by having it written across trees and billboards like slaves.
What? Common rabble.
Yes.
Okay, I'm done with you guys. And you see the dwarf turn, and you see another glimpse of that huge
Who
wide
said that?
sword.
Sorry.
And you walk away. The dwarf walks away, and you see the guard sit there. And the one guard, after a moment, pulls out a long rusty key to the rusty keyhole of the rusty cell, and opens the rusty gate. But right before he,
Rusty Keeple sounds like a bar name.
yeah, right before
It's
he,
the bar we fucked up last night, apparently.
right before he
Serendipitous.
opens the gate, he says, "I'm gonna be letting." I'll say it to you. He looks at you and he goes, "Hey, the guys behind me, pretty mad at you guys. I don't know what happened. I've only heard. I slept last night, but War's gonna be letting them out probably later tonight. Just heads up, okay?" And
Did
then
one of you drug me?
Point
Maybe
of
you just
order.
got hit in the head.
point of order.
I feel
When was
ill.
the first time I saw any of these? When they brought them into the cell?
Yeah.
So I don't know what brought you here.
No.
Why am I here?
You are here for stealing the spell book. You were trying to, or
That's not in my character.
you're accused of stealing the spell
Oh,
book,
okay.
and write that under bond.
What did I see?
But the matter's it's been like 2 weeks, so the matter of that spell book, from what you can tell, has been kind of brushed on the table. They never found it. The people stopped caring, you know? Let me take a wet my whistle. So,
I need liquid.
you guys get out of the cell, and you go up to the box, and I guess you can start re-equipping yourself with all your equipment. Yours is in your little...
Such as it is. Yeah.
It's like a milk crate underneath your bed, you know, like a prison wall bed.
Okay.
Okay? I
They
assume
didn't
that
even
you do
take my
that.
spell book away from me.
No, you have your spell book. They didn't care about your spell book. There wasn't
That's
a
what
lot
I
of
mean.
spells, yeah.
They think I'm such an inconstant. inconsequential wizard.
Yeah.
They didn't even bother to take it from me.
Pretty
I
much.
feel insulted.
Pretty much.
So
This
do I.
dwarf has to get his comeuppance.
The dwarf's name, just so you guys know, he's the judge of the city. He never said his name to you, but actually I'll make you.
It sounded like his name was War.
Yeah, where's the other one?
Someone what?
I thought War was the other one.
War is the dwarf. Yeah, War is the dwarf's name. War is the dwarf's name.
I've heard of this war.
And you notice the sword is the sword of war. That's all you know about it. So, the guards, I guess you guys put on all your equipment, get all your stuff. So the guards will guide you out, and one of them will look at you, the same one that warned you, and say, I mean, do you guys want to leave this room, or do you want to talk to the people in the cell across from you?
I am feeling hungry.
When did they come
I
in?
would-
No
He
eating
came in
people.
I
almost
would
immediately after.
really like to know who drugged me or what happened last night.
Who do you say that to?
I say that to the large woman who is gleaming at me.
Oh, she looks dead at you and says, you didn't seem drugged last night.
I'm afraid the connotation. Could you clarify?
She spits right at you. It doesn't hit you, but it comes right at you. You kind of got warning because she had to suck in. She,
That was uncalled for. Can't you use your words?
and then she turns her back to you and crosses her arms.
Hey, you back there in the corner. Yeah, one of the humans.
One of the humans. So one of the humans stands up and hops off the bed, and at this point you realize he's not a human, he's a dwarf without a beard. He runs
You,
up to you.
shaved one. What happened last night?
Oh, me?
Yes.
You were gonna ask me.
Yes.
Oh, you asshole.
I don't understand the term, but could you elaborate on what happened last night?
Oh, it's a mention. It's a parallel between the general body orifice and your character.
Well, that is quite hateful.
Yeah.
You all seem to have some sort of problem against me, and I don't
I
understand.
have no problem with you. I just got here.
So are you making
Stinky
us,
one, would you let me speak to these
Did you just,
fellow
I
inmates?
guess, make us all like we drank last night? I mean,
Yeah.
Is that
Yes.
how you're feeling? That's how
Well,
they're
you
feeling.
guys will figure out what happened to you eventually in the story.
I want to know what happened last night. I feel ill, and
Might be a concussion.
Do you ever drink?
no,
neither does my character.
Have you ever drank?
My character
No.
does.
That matters.
I believe I've been poisoned or
Yeah.
drugged.
It does.
Well, that's a lot like drinking tastes like.
So it would make sense if I fought that other dragonborn.
Is there any
because maybe
chance you
question
did
my
you
honor or
ingest
something.
any kind of
I
liquid
didn't
last
get
night?
black.
I don't remember.
This
No.
guy doesn't.
When was the first time
You don't remember.
You could have
quite
taken
what
a blow.
happened.
What do you remember?
Yeah, you don't.
Where
remember
were you
quite what
last
happened.
night?
I
You could've
remember.
drank too much.
Excuse me, we need backstory. Well, you have a moment.
Okay, so the last thing you remember is earlier that day. It was still light out, and then you blanked out.
I was coming off the boat, coming from port, and bringing the shipment in, protecting the shipment and taking it to. I don't remember the warehouse, but it was supposed to be controlled by War, and then now I'm here.
You remember bits and pieces of yesterday.
Oh.
You don't ever remember drinking, and you don't remember going to a bar, but you remember getting in pretty much a fist fight with that other dragonborn.
I find it suspicious that none of us remember the accounts of the other day, or last night.
You were in a jail cell all yesterday, John.
Unfortunately, I do remember mine. It was boring as hell.
You don't remember shit. You're not sure what day it
This
is.
isn't the first time I've woken up in a cell.
Yeah, you feel like you've been here for like 4 or 5 days, but you haven't. You've only been here since last night.
I must get back to the clergy.
So they load up your stuff.
Hey, whoa. No thing, but you have I assume you agreed to that guy.
I was praying.
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. He needs to hand you guys bond papers. So before you guys go up the stairs, grab your stuff, and accept your bond paper, the guards at the top will lead you to the farm.
So you see, we need you. Yeah, I'm sorry that we have, but we've been thrown together by fate and dungeon masters, and we have to see this thing out. I now depend on you
John,
to take my back.
out of game. Can you scoot forward?
Oh, sorry.
No.
The-
Scoot.
There's a
The only thing I
table
caught
there.
is that a small one has been captured or taken captive, if you will.
Yeah, you're
4
sliding
young
out of
ones.
camera.
4. There are 4 children or young adults.
I'd come
Yes.
to right about here.
Well, we cannot let that stand.
That's really
No, we cannot.
Yeah, just
No, I heard something about not
That's
spilling
perfect.
blood, and I understand
They
that
want us
that
to
should,
avoid it.
that should be our prerogative. But if thieves and slavers have taken these children, if it comes to that, Tyr suggests that we pay them in kind.
You are soft, lawman.
I mean, I do
We'll
this
do
as
what
a day
we-
job. Like, I get paid 8 gold pieces a month. It's not the best.
If this was my land,
Blood-
they would be on stakes.
bloodshed is a relative thing. I would be, for instance, more in term of me not shedding any blood than anyone else. So let us continue.
I don't
Let's just-
intend to shed any of my blood. I
Yeah.
have
Guys,
warm.
honestly, like, this is what the guard says to you. He doesn't want to waste his guard's time, so I couldn't imagine this being more than an afternoon. It's probably 4 or 5 bandits that are just stealing children to sell them as sex slaves.
We shall find out
Jeez.
why we are doing it
That's
in the
pretty
first
terrible.
place.
Yes.
See, the only one of us that has
Let us
any,
go then.
Very
that has
well.
any connection with this war is you. You sure he isn't pulling some fast one with whatever you were delivering?
Yes, I'm certain of that. War has a reputation of being stern
Yeah.
in his rule.
And the guard looks at you guys and goes, "War is really high strung right now. People keep taking men from the city, and then he keeps having to defend his spot as sheriff. It's our judge.
Then let us go. This is below me and wasting my time.
All right, fancy pants." And this guy's the only guy that hasn't taken my paper yet.
Give it to you.
So you guys reach into the box and get your equipment.
Got
You
it.
guys are re-equipped. Those 3 at least. You just picked up your crate and like, oh, I'm finally free.
Uh-huh.
And you go up the steps, leads directly, kind of like a cellar door to a basement. That's what it looks
The most
like.
beautiful word. Cellar door.
Cellar door. And there's a cell in the door. Is the elf nation.
Oh.
But you guys crawl out of the top, and the light hits you, and you squint. It's really warm out today, kind of muggy, and the guards are like,
Oh,
"All right,
sunlight.
is there any place you need to see in town before I lead you to the farm?"
I just need to pick up my donkey.
Do you have a local physician?
You're
Yeah, he looks at you and goes, "There's a church of Timora that usually handles all that."
I don't understand this ailment. This is not something I've encountered before.
What's your race again?
I am human.
Oh, in that case, let me go up and give him a good look over. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I have,
Oh, you do that.
sure. Let me have a look at your eyes, check.
Make a medicines check for me.
Nice.
What do I do for that?
You roll a d20.
Roll d20 and add your medicine modifier.
Which would be wisdom. It's 2 for you.
I
It is
spread my
indeed.
wings.
+2.
Spread them out.
12.
12. Yeah, he looks. He honestly doesn't look washed out or anything. He's got dark skin. His hair is really messy. You could tell that whatever wasn't good. And when you moved him a little, you
Oof.
popped his back. But other than that, because remember he was sleeping.
Well, I check his fingernails to see for oxidosis. I check his eyes to see if there's any preambral. What is they call that? But someone's been
Bloodshot.
choking him.
Make an Arcana check.
Do the top. Third from the top.
5.
There you go.
11 plus 5 is 16.
Okay, so when you look at his eyes and his hands, and you kind of sense him a little bit, you can tell that last night he casted a lot of spells.
Okay.
That's about it.
I will relate that to you.
So I've never really used my ability as a cleric. I've just been studying. Maybe I'm exhausted.
To him, you used it a lot last night. That's what he thinks. Whatever you did.
Well,
This
whatever.
is just magical exhaustion. I feel like I've been hit with a ton of bricks. I
Well,
feel
that's
bruised.
magic takes effort,
I
my
mean,
friend.
apparently you offended a Goliath. That might do it too.
But like magic takes effort. It doesn't appear out of nowhere like most laymen think it does. If you with this much, I'd be exhausted.
This
So-
will take much.
You see 3 other guards waiting out there.
Uh-huh.
They look like the Walmart employees of guards. No offense to Walmart employees. They one's fat, one doesn't have his armor on all the way. One's like leaning against the spear, half asleep, and they all kind of perk up.
Careful not to lean on the sharp end.
Yeah. They all kind of perk up and look at you guys like, hey. And one of them's holding a donkey.
Nice ass.
And a cart. Yeah.
Very nice ass, sir.
That's my ass.
It's the tieflings, from what I think, and it's the plump one. He's only like 5'2", and he's not a very competent looking guard. And he brings it up to you guys here, and he says, "Here, I'm second lieutenant captain of the city guard."
Oh dear.
And he has,
Your armor doesn't even fit you.
I've gained some weight since promotion, but
Shameful.
I'm gonna take you to the farm. I'm gonna leave you guys there while we man the farm for protection. We're gonna protect the farm, and it's.
Is there anyone else still living there?
Yeah, there's about 2 generations living in the house. You know, so grandparents and then the parents.
I see.
And then
Disgusting.
there's like another side house to the farm of like another family that helps farm the lands.
I see.
Because back in these times, one family doesn't farm a bunch of acres. It's usually like 2, 3.
Right, I got you.
One family owns the land, the others farm it or help farm it.
Well, can you lead us to the farm? There's apparently some
Yeah, it's-
shit cannery.
Since the oldest was 18, what are the other 3 ages?
18, 17, and 14. It's
Just 3 in total.
yeah, and about
All male?
2 weeks before they all got kidnapped, one of the wives went missing, but they just assumed she ran away.
What is the gender of the other 2 missing?
All of them are male except for the one,
I see, except for the one.
except for the wife
Gee,
that left.
I wonder if that's never mind, a cultural tendency around here to discount female abductions. But we'll see.
Not from what I understand.
I mean, she could have just been unhappy. This
That's
could all
also
been for
easy
all
to
we know.
understand.
So,
Well, let's get this done. The sooner this gets
The
done, the
guard-
sooner I can return to the
Too
clearance.
bad we don't have a ranger with us to track.
yeah.
Okay.
The guard, he says, hey, listen, it's going to take us, we're going to have to go all the way out of the city, and then it's going to take us about half a day to get there, but it's like 7 in the morning, so you get there around 1
Then
o'clock.
bring us a carriage.
We have a
You got-
cart.
You got the donkey cart, and they all mount pretty sad-looking
Are you
horses.
kidding me?
Yeah, they mount sad-looking horses, just as sad as they look, and they start marching down the main road of the city. And the city, as you would notice, is built like a circle. Storm's Fountain is the city you're in. There's a giant fountain in the middle of it. Looks like Titans made it. It's been there. It's very well made, very beautiful. Been there for ages, and the water springs out of it naturally and runs out. So they irrigate from this fountain because it's a natural source of water. They don't know if there's something way underneath it that's shooting stuff out, or if it's just magically producing water. But it's a huge, beautiful fountain, and then the city is almost a perfect circle all the way around with like a grid pattern of roads exiting out of it. Okay? So you exit out of the city about 20-30 minutes, and then you're on this long dirt road.
Did we decide if I could fly now or
No,
no?
not yet.
I'm gonna say I had a cut in my wing or something.
That's fine. So the road immediately changes from like nice paved road to gravel to dirt to almost mud at some point before you get to the farm. And then you get to the farm and you see about 3 men farming the land, and you see a lady with 2 younger kids, and she's sitting there reading a book. and the guards go up to the lady, greet themselves. She leads them into the house, and then the men put down their equipment and walk over to you guys and say, "All right, we haven't left the farm because we're scared of these bandits, but we know the old bandits that used to work around here before war came by and cleared them out. They used to stay up near this glade that you can take this path into the woods to. And that's about all we can help you. We're not going to go any further than this. We don't want to be robbed. You know, one of them you can tell he kind of would like to go. He's holding a shovel almost like a weapon, but they were, farming. But, he's the older men.
Sir, do you have any idea roughly how many bandits are running this operation?
Well, there used to be a lot of bandits, and then, like I said, war brought the guards through
How
about...
many do you believe might be left?
I couldn't imagine it was more than 10. Like I said, war brought all arrested and killed.
So
I don't even know how there's any left, really.
Listen, I'm not a wordsmith, but you seem rather anxious to exact your revenge.
Me?
Tyr would suggest that you help divert retribution. I'm afraid that our
Oh, so
poultry
you're talking
party...
to the one that was holding the shovel?
Yes. I'm afraid our poultry party may not be enough to wipe out 10 bandits.
Yes, your shovel will help a lot.
Yeah.
Given your demeanor, sir, you didn't have the gold to even pay out your bail. I think you should bring yourself down a peg, and that or explain who you are.
Now he's going to explain who he is.
I'm trying to create.
Yeah, no, this is great. This gives me a second.
I am Razak Zul Khan, a prince of Drogokal. When my family backed the wrong horse, politically speaking, I found myself unseated from my ancestral throne. It is through this unfortunate mishap that I find myself seeking compatriots. It is not every day one finds a highborn son of dragons in need. You may find me greedy, arrogant, and cruel, but those who assist me, or oppose me, will also find me a firm believer in payback. I have no enemies, only prey.
Well, you're
That
creating
was good.
You say you have no enemies, but yet you seem to be
You can
slighting
add that
people at
to
every turn.
anything.
I'm worried that you might find yourself
Check
with some
my
enemies.
inspiration.
I believe you might have even made enemies last night.
Life is full of enemies.
Does anyone recognize this die? It's not mine.
It's not mine.
Not mine.
Just thought I'd check. Okay.
Did you hear me, Rav? Put a check by inspiration.
Oh boy.
So that means, and I'll give you an inspiration if you do something really good role playing. That means you can add a D10 to any roll. Attack, ability check, anything. I'll let you add it to any
Damage?
Except damage. Except damage. Except damage.
Cool.
To hit though, yes.
Well, listen, I believe that we will be successful in this endeavor, though I am not necessarily encouraged to help you with your cause, because so far I've seen nothing but arrogance in your plight. I will need to see more. That being said, nothing shakes my optimistic attitude, and once I pick a goal, I become obsessed with it, to a detriment of all else in my life. Should you gain my aid, you will have a strong ally.
I'm Tiburon, if anyone cares.
We'll see what you are worth.
Like the cart maker.
Who?
Like the cart maker. The cart maker in Whitewall. His name is Tiburon. Or maybe that's the model he makes is a Tiburon.
Sure. John, you also still have those chess pieces.
I believe the man's name is
Okay. I
get
forget
that
which
now.
ones those are.
You have a king, a queen, and 4 pawns. 2 kings.
I recognize the
two
name from
queens,
somewhere.
4
That's
pawns.
all I'm saying.
So the
Might be a common name. I
the
don't
2
know.
older men
I didn't pick
bring you to the
I understand that.
to the where there's like a break in the trees
The horse
about wide
named
enough for a
Lanterns.
person to fit through,
Hmm.
and
Was she a good horse?
the point, and they say
Show me your dress.
you're gonna have to follow this trail to where the old bandit camp was.
It's a
I don't know
real
if
horse.
they're there or not, but that's where we think they'd be staying. and the two older men walk away.
One other thing, then before, when was the last time one of these kidnappings took place? How many days?
Last night. That's why they sent you
Oh,
here
last
today.
night.
I'm assuming you guys are all established guards, right?
Yeah.
Right, sure.
No. I'm not, sir. This is strictly a service.
We're what you might call independent contractors.
Have you
whatever
seen?
you are. Some
Have you seen
interesting
that
looking
play?
characters.
What was it called? Self-killing group or Suicide Squad or something of the nature. That play. We are much like that in real life.
And at this point, 4 kids run up to you guys. 2 boys, 2 girls, and they just stare at you because they've never seen a dragonborn or a tiefling before. They're just absolutely amazed.
I
Hello,
cock my
children.
head and then lick my lips.
Stare at him
And the
predatorially.
2 boys look amazed, and the 2 girls look kind of frightened. A little bit, they're kind of hiding behind each other, you know?
I flick my wings out.
Oh, and they run away and giggle.
Children, come back, come back.
I get down to their level.
No, they're
already gone. Alright, never mind.
The one guy with the
Was
shovel.
that necessary?
I enjoyed it.
The one guy with the shovel looks at the kids and shakes his head, and he looks at you guys and he's like, you said you wanted me to go with you, right?
Yes.
It would be handy to have someone who knows the terrain.
They wouldn't let me go with you, but if we go right now, I can sneak off. You're gonna have to leave your cart behind, though.
Your bravery is commendable.
That's
Captain.
fine.
You find someone to watch the donkey, we don't want to lose it.
Don't lose your ass here.
Those other 3 guards are here to protect everything. One's the lieutenant, so I imagine he's probably gonna. Those bandits would be remorse to attack.
I put my hand on his shoulder. I don't say anything. I just kind of pat it a little bit after he says that.
It comforts him a little bit, you know.
What, the shovel kid?
Yeah.
Shovel boy?
The
Yeah,
donkey.
he looks only about a year and a half older than maybe 18. He might be 19, 20,
Okay.
but you know, not too sturdy, and he's kind
Still
of like
all gawky,
I was his
like,
age
yeah.
whenever I
and
joined the
stuff.
church.
yeah. I'm gonna use this guy as him.
Okay.
So he's with you guys at the moment. I'm gonna put him on a base.
Have you heard about Grand Divine Tier, sir?
Okay. And he's gonna lead you guys down this road.
While walking with him shoulder to shoulder, I would like to nudge him and ask him if he's heard of Grand Divine Tier.
He says, we don't get a lot of religious folks out here, but when we do, they're all Timora, just because the high priest of Nador is...
Yes, I understand the people that serve Timora. It's easy whenever you're enthralled or entitled to fortune. That's not why I serve my God. It is about exacting justice and retribution on those who deem it necessary. It seems like that is what you are doing here with me now. Is it not?
I mean, he looks really excited about this, and he says, does Tyr give you magic powers like Timora does?
Listen, I'm going to hand him this small coin. No, this coin, and it has the hammer and the judge's scale on it. This is what I was given as an initiate symbol when I first joined the Church of Tyr. Should you need aid, and if you truly believe and trust Lord Tyr and his servants to come to your aid, think on them and pray, and one will find you. Take this, and I hand him the coin.
And he looks amazed. He is, make a
Persuasion, religion.
let's make a persuasion check on that.
Okay. -1. All right. 18.
Ooh, with your -1?
Yeah.
Nice.
Rolled an 18.
You can tell he puts it in his pocket, but you can tell that he's sold on this. Like if you were knocking on his door, Mormon style, you would know this is a sale.
Yes, stringy meat such as yours would need to look for a higher power before you started adventuring.
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Tyr?
I prefer my own free thought.
Very well. I'm not a zealot.
So,
This didn't.
I used to be a bandit.
can you make sure the camera is on
Truly.
the battle map?
No, this was right.
I was raised by bandits. My parents,
Tyr
didn't
does
want a
not
tiefling.
Tyr does not require or desire segregation. He accepts all.
Can you make sure the camera?
My parents were not like-minded.
You get the battle map pretty good. We can bring it over a little bit.
It's gonna be a delay, but
I don't know. I never knew them.
So the
My father was murdered before I was born.
Everyone I ever knew was murdered. Well after I was born.
My oldest brother killed my youngest brother.
It's way better.
make a stealth check.
All of us?
No, him. He's the loudest.
I got what is that, a 16 or an 18? A 16, and then for stealth, I get a +1.
Okay, so yeah, they don't hear you. But the kid stops you guys, and he's like, he looks amazed. He's like, oh no. And you look straight ahead, and you can see that there used to be like a cabin here that you can see that bandits would live in constantly that were burnt down recently, maybe like a couple months ago because moss is starting to grow. You can tell that these bandits, there's 4 of them, aren't using those cabins, but have set up little tents near them because it's still a good strategic point for raiding stuff. Because it's about, well, you can see here, there's,
Foliage.
yeah, so
Would you want, there's tents in there.
There's probably
Yes.
a well
Not in there, in the green
or something.
box.
Some sort of water source here.
Yeah, give me 10. So here is, really, it's like a running lake, but there's like a natural land bridge here, and you could take a canoe down and get down this hill that you guys just trenched up and raid, and then almost take a full circle back to this spot. It'd take you about a day and a half of canoeing, but you would come back around through here. Any tents would be nice.
See, now a local would know that. We wouldn't know that.
The kid says that to you guys.
Yeah.
Some. Does that work?
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just
Can I
use
have some background too, as long as we're waiting on this?
absolutely.
What is the state of the civilization? Do they have slavery around here?
In this area of the world, no.
I see. So only bandits and outlaws and illegal lords maybe take
Slaves.
serfs. Okay.
Yes. That's exactly right.
Good to know.
I'm gonna say you can't use those spots. Anything here in this green is
And you should
too
always
thick a.
aim this way.
Sorry, it's too thick a grove for anyone to move through, except for at one square around. So if like you walk into this, it'd be one. Next round there, next round there, next round out. You would have to swim across this. It's too much to jump across. I would say I'm gonna make it thicker too, because it's supposed to be a stream.
Okay, but there's a path here, right?
Yeah, there's a path. It's like a natural dirt bridge, almost like a sewage, where it kind of runs under, like a cone.
Yeah, I got you.
You could tell that maybe there's some bridge maybe constructed at some point that has been dirted over. Maybe you see some logs maybe here and here, but it's just been here so long that, and you can sail a canoe underneath it. It's like a nice little hump up and then back down.
Is there any foliage nearby to hide behind?
Yeah, these are, you can walk in here, but yeah, there's trees on this green.
Okay.
But it's really thick. It'd be really hard to move through those
Did you ever
trees.
put any trees down?
Yeah. Everybody bought some nice trees. They're wintry, but they're gonna work for tonight.
Taking a minute.
Yeah. So, you don't have to roll initiative yet. What do you guys want to do?
Let me go
Are
first.
They see us?
No, they're all facing each other.
Do I need to make a perception check to see if I see them?
No, you guys. The kid pointed them out to you.
Okay.
Allow me to go first. Hopefully I can solve this without violence.
That sounds like a good idea. Let's go.
Alright, as soon as you're ready then.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright,
Should I follow?
Yeah. Once you get to about
Following intel.
there, and everyone else place yourself where you want to be.
I'll be here.
going to be following in tow, directly behind the paladin.
Thanks for tuning in tonight, everybody. This seems like a good time. We didn't really go over announcements because we wanted to into it, so we'll make announcements at the end. So stay tuned to the end. For announcements. Jake's dying. That's an announcement. So right about there, one of them looks up from his bowl, and the kid moves up. He's behind everybody. He moves up.
It's at this point that I'm going to use thaumaturgy to make my eyes glow and my voice thunder.
Oh, nice.
I spread my wings.
I command you, lay down your arms or face Tyr's wrath.
You make an intimidation check.
Can I do it via strength rather than...
Yeah, because you
I
didn't say
didn't
anything.
talk.
You didn't say anything. I'll let you have your strength.
14 plus 5. Okay. 19.
Total of 12.
Total 12.
I didn't do that good.
I leave my mouth hanging open. You know the
So
sound
that they can
that
see the
crocodiles make when they're trying to bring in a mate? That
Yeah. Well, all of them draw their weapons. One of them kind of gets into the tent, and you can hear like a crossbow click. And they're like, what are you guys doing here? Did Benedict send you?
I'm gonna walk him to
I
the
clearly just used my...
Gentlemen, this is not the way. That's.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna make a persuasion check. A really crappy one.
At them or at your friends?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm announcing everybody.
Yeah. Before you roll on anything, does that stop you guys from doing anything else?
I gave them fair warning. If the bandits choose to become violent, that is their problem.
I am Razak Zul Khan. Bow or die.
I will do neither of those things.
Go ahead and make your check.
9.
Yeah, no. See,
What are we checking
these
for?
guys are loud.
My charisma is an 8.
Well, you weren't
It's
doing
not
much, so you're
intimidating.
fine.
I'm roleplaying because
Okay.
my charisma is 8, and I'm like, no, but
I've been
wait.
trying to keep quiet up to now. I got to find out what the range are on some of these cantrips.
At this point, you see a crossbow fly out of the tent. What is your armor class?
19.
19.
You're more tanky than me.
This build is all about that armor class.
You take 3 points of piercing damage.
I'm roleplaying the
I
fact
rolled-
that I'm sick.
I rolled a 19
Apparently, I used a
on
bunch
that.
of spells yesterday, and I'm physically exhausted. It's just worn down on my
As an
constitution.
arrow
I'm rather tired.
sings. Hi, girls.
Hi, sorry.
No, you're fine. And Brennan, sorry. I was
Sorry.
I was scoping the room. That was a bad excuse.
Feel like
I
I'm
still
back in
love.
my bed.
I love you more than Sarah for sure.
Oh.
No.
No, you take that love.
No.
No.
So an arrow sings out from behind the tent. Put red 1 kind of over the tent. Or no, not red
Oh,
1.
yeah.
Red 2.
There are 2 red 2s.
Oh yeah, make sure there's not 2 red 2s.
There's 2 red 2s.
And then everyone roll initiative. So you roll a 20 and add your dex modifier.
Oh, wait, now.
Sorry. This
You
is
roll a
little
d20,
different.
and then you add your dex modifier. Your dex modifier is 0. So at 13. So you just. It should be a 1.
15 plus 0
Six,
is...
it should be a 1.
See, I didn't
No,
expect
dexterity
this.
11
I was...
is 0.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Dang it. I expected...
You're good.
Never mind. When you shuffled my numbers around, you didn't shuffle the way I thought it would go.
Sorry.
Okay, well, an 11 is 0.
I'm sorry.
11 is still a 0.
Okay.
So
So you have he has a 15.
I got a 17.
I've got a 17 as well.
17. Who's got the higher dex?
I've only got 12.
I've got 15.
Okay, so those. What did you get?
I'm sure they're better than me. I have
Ricky,
an 11.
Rav, John, Judar,
John.
then me.
Actually, it goes the kid than you.
I'm 10.
Kid. Well, the kid got a 14, so I just assumed.
Yeah.
You
And
said
that's
there
how the
was,
combat will
trees
roll
and
the whole
shit over
time
here?
now.
Oh, and they got a 3.
You don't have to roll that once.
We're gonna get
During
fucked.
combat.
Yeah, you only roll it once and then we just go. So, your movement speed, John, on that is 30, by the way. Make sure you fill that in. Is
Where
that
did the arrow fly?
It flew out of the tent and hit him.
It hit him.
Yeah. I rolled a 19.
Alright.
Do you have his hit points and all that made too? John's?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has 10 hit
It's up there at the
HP.
top.
Okay.
There's a section of 3 numbers.
That's a lot.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry.
1d6 plus con.
You have a con.
No, it's a 1d6. Why did I?
That's your hit die.
Your con is +1, so you should have 7 hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I don't know what it came from.
How much HP
But
you got?
30,
13.
you have
Oh,
a
you got one more
movement
than
speed of
that,
30,
too.
so you can move that
What did I
far
take?
on your turn.
What did
3 piercing.
Ouchies.
30 what?
That hurts right
30.
now.
Squares?
No, 30 feet, which is 5 foot of the square.
5
So you can move 6 squares.
So Ricky, or
That won't
Ricky,
change
you
pretty
go
much forever.
first.
Alright, first I'm going to tell the kid to stay back.
Okay, that's a free action.
Oh, good call.
And then I'm going to... how's charging work in this system?
You can move 30 feet, or you can move 60.
But if you use
That
60,
takes-
you use your action to dash.
I have to find out what the range is of my firebolt before I decide what to use.
60 or 120.
I can get to red 3, it looks like.
He's inside the
I
tank,
don't see
so I'll give
firebolt.
you a minus on your attack.
The
Tried to hit him.
cantrips, I think, were up.
Alright, then I'll just get
Farther
as close
to
to
the front.
this guy as I can.
I'm pretty sure it's 120, but it might be 60.
4...
I just want to do it right.
Oh, I can get to him.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to hit him.
Okay. Swing.
Alright, that's an 18... 22.
20. That's a hit. Barely.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. It's a good solid hit.
3 plus dexterity. 5 damage. Oh, no, wait. 7 damage.
And
Just
what,
dueling.
what number is he?
Number 3.
R-
No, number 1. Blue 1.
Blue one.
Yeah.
So you did 7. So he has that much left. So blue one, you kind of caught off guard. You ran at him, and he was really trying to strap his shield on, and you hit him. His shield went flying. He stumbled back about a foot, and now he's back ready to try to fight you.
With a shield? Or
No,
without?
his shield.
His shield's gone.
Okay.
And he was the only one that had a shield.
Yeah.
Rav, you're up.
I hope it fell in the fire.
Okay.
Jake, could you give me a hand?
Sure.
See if you can find firebolts in there.
Firebolt, it's a cantrip, so.
Yeah, I know it's
Oh,
terrible.
actually,
I'll
no.
get you spell
For
card.
some reason,
I'm
my
sorry.
vision isn't so good
I
today.
moved to here.
It's dark back here.
Yeah, you can reach him from there.
Yeah,
Your
because
weapon
I
has
have my pike. So, yeah, I am going
That
to...
and Ray of Frost is also
stab with my
another one
pike.
to look up.
What the fuck? Oh, okay. 4 plus... 3.
Plus your
enough.
proficiency bonus.
Plus your plus.
Oh, yeah. I'm proficient in pike. Shouldn't I? did I
Yes.
roll
you have 4
twice?
You're a wizard?
No, you have 4 plus 3
Yeah.
plus 2.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. My attack bonus is 5, so
9.
9. And then you said 2 for...
No, your attack bonus comes from your proficiency plus your strength.
Which, that's what
So
it
it's 4
means
plus 5.
Where's the 4 coming from?
You're getting
You
4.
rolled
You
a
rolled a
4.
4.
Firebolt,
Okay.
120.
Plus
120
5.
feet.
120
How
range.
much
Damage
two.
doesn't
Oh!
do.
Gotcha,
So 9
gotcha.
total.
1d10.
You
Alright.
have that inspiration you can burn.
It
if
seems
you
like a
want.
lot.
That does seem like
Could
a
you
lot.
look up Ray of Frost for me while you're looking?
Does this... does
It
the
doesn't look like there's any
inspiration
save on that
transfer to
either.
the next practice, or the next session?
No,
I guess you have to
Save
make a
it.
2-hit roll, but I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
but you
What about Ray of Frost?
Then,
Is that
yeah,
in the
I'm gonna go
cantrip?
It's a little bit lower. I believe it's a D.
What was it?
Just add a d10 to whatever.
Ray
Because
of
you're so close to hitting.
7.
Okay, now you hit.
Okay.
But you erase that inspiration. You hit him. Roll your damage.
Oh, I should have left that out. 1d10 plus 3. Are you fucking kidding me? 4 damage.
60 feet.
4 damage.
1d8.
So your
And
pike,
reduces his speed by 10.
your pike stabs right into his stomach. You twist it, and then as you go to pull it out, he falls forward.
You're going to make 2 hits,
He's
but
dead.
there's no saves.
Nice.
So he falls forward. Go ahead and take him off the board.
Thank you, Jake. Let me see those where I.
Go ahead and take him
Where you
completely off the
found
board. That way we don't have to around. And John, it's your turn.
Okay, now what am I seeing over here?
You just saw them. They teamed up on a guy and killed him.
How
You
far?
know there's a guy in the tent, but you
You're
can't see him.
here. There's
Right.
a dude in the tent. This guy's out. This guy's
What
out.
can? But with the way this tent is, can I see those two?
I would say yeah, because
I
make a
can-
perception check.
No, what is that?
I mean,
There's a skill here. Perception.
What's it? That's a good time to make a strength check.
4 plus
Plus d20.
17.
Yeah, you see him. The tent is like
Low.
yeah, it's not. It doesn't look like that. It almost looks like
Let's see how many points these guys have got. I will try to make a hit on the guy on the right with a firebolt.
Okay.
Red 2.
Now, do I have to make a 2-hit roll?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. Right?
What do I need to make a hit on
A
You roll
d20
20.
plus your intelligence modifier.
No, plus his spell attack modifier, which is 2 plus his
5.
intelligence.
You roll plus 5.
Oh, everybody's back up.
Okay.
What is,
Right.
You roll a d20
Yeah.
plus your spell attack modifier, which is your intelligence plus your proficiency bonus. So, plus 5.
Plus 5. Okay.
Which that's a number you'll want to keep.
Is that right, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
It'll ruin the auto.
Yeah. Let me.
Boom. 10 plus 5 is 15.
You hit him.
Nice.
Okay, now that was 1 to 10
Mhm.
for
John,
yes.
real quick,
Yes.
write down your spell attack. It's just the plus
It's on-
5.
it's on
that
the-
way you remember it.
I'll remember it.
It's on the next page.
I'll get it. Just a second. But first, 5 points of damage.
You this ball of fire. It's about as big as the mic there. It shoots out of your hand. You shout it like this, and it hits him right on the shoulder, and it singes, and he cries out as fire goes in his face, burns his eyebrows and his hair. But he's still standing. And what number was he? Red
Red 2.
Red 2.
Well, that worked better than I thought it would. I don't know how many points
He
he's
didn't.
got.
He didn't save. He has a chance to save versus I'm pretty sure. No. Oh,
No.
Okay. Well, yeah.
There's no
You,
save versus the cantrips.
yeah. You just murdered. You just fireballed him basically. And now it is the kid's turn, and the kid moves. He's gripping that shovel still. He doesn't move, but he gets as close to in between both John and.
What's his speed? 30?
He just moves right in between those.
Hugs
two.
right between us.
But in behind them still. And he's kind of like, he's got that like put me in coach look on his face. And that's what he does on his turn.
I told him to stay back.
And then it is their turn. So
For me, yeah.
Red 1 put him.
What initiative is this right now?
That's the last one, right?
No.
You skipped Jake.
Oh no, the kid went before Jake. So yeah, then it should be Jake.
Then the creatures.
Yeah, I forgot to write Jake down. So Jake, you're up.
Can you even see these? The little.
On this one, big time.
You
Yeah.
see them?
Yeah, on the
This
battle.
one?
This
on
cam
the-
here.
the
Oh
tin
yeah.
can.
Okay. Good.
You got a whole camera dedicated to this.
I guess it has to be done then. I am going to cast Sacred Flame on Red 1.
Okay. What does that do?
Sacred Flame. Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. The target gains no benefit from cover.
So, okay, so he's gonna roll to save. What's your spell save DC?
Spell save DC is 13.
9 plus. That's 7.
So, 7. He takes 7 radiant damage as a divine light burns his flesh.
And he's red 1, right?
Red 1.
So he takes 7. That's a lot. Okay, but he's still up. He weathered that storm.
That was
And-
which one? This one?
Yeah. But you can tell that he's like.
Who had the crossbow?
The guy in the tent. From what you know,
This-
you
this
just saw a
fellow.
crossbow bolt fly
Yeah,
out.
he had a friend in the way though.
Yeah. So.
I pass my turn.
Yeah, I figured. I'm sorry. Yeah. First thing you hear is another arrow go flying out of the tent. Which.
Me?
Never mind. Red 1's gonna move up to you, Ricky.
I guess there was a miss on that arrow.
There's a mess.
Was it at me?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Wouldn't it kind of fly by my head or something?
No, it wasn't at you.
Oh.
You can make a perception check if you want to see where it went. That's a reaction.
Not that
Shoot
interested.
it this way.
You
Or
just
text over anything.
heard
You
it.
just hear.
Yes.
And
This
he
guy's
moved into my favorite square.
no. It's if you move out.
Oh,
There.
yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
So he's gonna attack you, Ricky. What's your armor class?
18.
He misses by 1. Damn it. 12 has a crossbow. Red 2 has a crossbow as well. He's gonna shoot it at Rav. What's your armor class, Rav?
19.
Not even fucking close. And now it's back up to Ricky.
Last chance.
Are you making Are you gonna try to calm him down, or are you gonna attack him?
More intimidate them into.
Because that takes up your action. You don't get to attack if you want to try to intimidate them.
I'll just make it a free action of last chance. Now they know
Okay.
this is their last
You
chance.
just say that. Then.
Yep. And. 9.
Miss.
Might
You
as
say
well.
that, and it alerts him because he was staring at Rav, and when you said last chance, it alerted him enough to kind of slide out of the way of your scimitar.
I killed the other dude.
Remember my
Stabbed him in
weapon.
the stomach.
And now it's Rav's turn.
Alright, and I move.
What? Ashley,
Okay.
be still my heart.
We got over there?
Cookies?
Oh shit.
Alright.
Are you,
dough?
are you gonna bake?
Yeah.
Oh,
You were doing it quietly.
What about cookie
I just
dough?
had like
It already is. I'm here.
a sugar sense. Alright.
Alright, so
Roll
I move.
perception.
There are
then.
meat cookies. You can't eat any.
Yeah.
I move my angle
That
and
sounds
go.
disgusting. Oh my god.
Attack.
6 plus 5, 11.
That just hits.
Yeah, fuck this guy. Alright.
And since you're at that angle, you stab him right in the side. Like,
So you're attacking red 1?
8 damage.
yeah.
He's using a pike. He just
Yeah.
reached.
Oh.
So you went to hit his side, and he leaned because he was thinking about hitting the paladin, and the pike went through his armpit and out the side of his neck,
A shish kebab.
and you can see him just kind
Shish
of
kebab.
staying there. 'Cause you're a little surprised that it just glided in there so easily,
Oh, yeah?
and he just kind of at the end of your pike doing
I
this,
don't think I was that surprised.
and then
It's the
you
bone.
you slide it out, and he falls. And make a dexterity save for me, Ricky. It'll be a low DC.
7.
You didn't roll a 1. It doesn't matter. He just kind of slides and falls almost at you, and you have to kind of sidestep him. Go ahead and take him off the board.
Keeper of the corpses.
John, you're up.
Hey, is that the guy I shot at before?
Yep.
I shoot at him again.
He's currently reloading his crossbow too.
Well, let's see if we can stop that. Same goes before, 15.
Yeah, you hit him.
Okay, 1 to 10 points damage. 7 points.
That's red 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's super dead.
It
Didn't
only
he take
took
about
two
that much last time?
Took about 5 last time. It took 12 total.
I think they only got like 6 or 7.
Nah, they got 11.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Dead as well.
And then it is
What's
Jake's turn.
the boy?
It's Jake's turn.
Okay.
This guy is more powerful than any first level I've seen before.
Well, these are pretty wimpy.
Yeah, well, okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
Alright.
Here's the thing, John. Everyone's going to be way more powerful than first level, but the monsters are way more stronger.
And these aren't monsters, these are just bandits.
Yeah.
I've used 20 movement speed. Where's the door of the tent?
The door of the tent is off by
I'm guessing. That's what I would
by-
guess. I mean,
yeah.
you got your fire here.
yeah, it's
If I was going to put a
20.
tent up, I'd do it that way.
Do I see the door? Like, central?
from there, kinda, yeah.
Alright.
You can take a swing at them. The tent's only it's only one person.
I'm gonna
wide.
step in.
Okay. If you got that much movement, then step in.
I'm gonna step into the tent with him.
You're more in the doorway of the tent.
Okay, so as I'm coming into the doorway of the tent,
Let me time this out. Where do you want the door to be?
right where it's at.
Okay,
Right.
then you're there.
Alright, I step in through the door with my hand up like this, and I'm like, surrender now. That's all I say.
You want to make a check?
Mm-hmm.
Make a persuasion.
Okay.
Because this guy was already intimidated once.
2.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
3 minus
hey,
1.
Hey, we'll do this. I'll roll against it.
He's intimidated. He's persuaded.
You know what? Just because I can't let a 2 beat a 1, even though it's
Are you
just-
serious?
Yeah,
No, dude, no.
right there. I can't let a 2 beat a 1. So I'm going to say he wasn't quite intimidated, but his bowstring snapped. You know, like, because he was going to shoot you with the crossbow because his initiative's next. It went poop, and it just jolted. And then he looks at you and just drops the crossbow and puts his hands up.
Nice parlor trick. Good choice. That's it. End my turn.
There was more than one with a crossbow, right?
Yeah, but one got burnt up, and that was the other guy.
Alright, so there's no crossbows left?
No. One string broke and one's burnt.
That's it? They're all...
Yeah.
Do you want a ranged weapon? You can borrow a
I
javelin.
did. No, I wanted a crossbow.
I didn't burn the weapon.
I
burned
had
him.
fully intended on
John, are
taking
you back
one.
there?
Where, me?
Yeah.
I was back here.
Make a perception check for me.
What's that?
God damn it.
That's one of your skills.
What is it?
Perception.
Okay.
Those are where all your checks are going to be.
I see.
Saving throws, checks.
4 plus 11 plus 4 is 15.
Yeah, John, you get this moment where you know the battle's over, but then you kind of hear a...
Wonderful. What do I hear? Where do I hear
It's
this?
coming from behind you.
I will turn around immediately.
You turn around and you see the kid holding that crossbow arrow in his stomach. Remember the second one that flew out of the tent?
Dinner is served.
And he falls over.
Lay on hands.
So it's been 2 rounds, so he wouldn't have made his death save by then. Nah, he's dead. I'm gonna say he's dead. You missed it. Plot kill.
Fair enough.
You try. You go to lay on hands, and the minute you know what, I'll give you a fair chance. No plot kill. Make a medicine check for me.
14.
Plus, is that what you're?
That's total.
No, he's dead. I made it 15 DC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you ran up to him as fast as you could. You know, you're like, I gotta save this kid. And you put your hands on him, and right when you touch him, you realize his body's full and dead.
Gentlemen, are you coming in here?
Stop your magic.
I start
we're
searching
coming.
the bodies.
The bodies. Oh, that's fine. You will find.
Do you think you could
Are there any
stop?
crossbow
Wait to loot
bolts?
until after you've questioned
No, there's no crossbows.
the captive? What is going on here? I do not want to be the person interrogating.
I'll do the interrogation.
Yeah, you guys are out of combat.
Yeah, and
so-
I was the interrogator last campaign.
I have a charisma of fucking 8.
Yeah.
You guys want me to interrogate people? So he will convince me.
I mean,
Mine's 9.
this guy's already. He's been intimidated. He's been persuaded. You can talk to him. You don't have to make checks. But that kid's dead. That's on you.
Yeah.
There's a shovel.
I tell him
My soul
that
is
he's dead.
heavy.
The child is dead.
Yes, the one that you convinced to come along.
I don't believe it.
Well, there's a crossbow bolt in his belly, and his body's cold.
Yeah, you come out, and you see John. What's your character's name? Desmo.
Desmo.
You see Desmo, and he's just sitting there, kind of shaking his head. You got the. I'm gonna say you picked up the shovel, and
A
they're
lot
just
of
kind of
good
looking at it.
cheer did him.
This cannot go unanswered.
It was apparently done by the person in that tent.
Justice, not.
So you said
necessarily
that. You said that to him. He knows who hit it. You know, there's 2. You see 2 holes coming out of the tent. One was the one that hit you, and one was the one that hit the kid.
He was. Are you fucking kidding me? He was just shooting blindly through the tent, and he was able to hit 2 people.
Yeah, he had disadvantage, and I rolled a 19 and a 19.
What
and
the
he hit
fuck?
you. He's got a +5 to hit, so it
Unbelievable.
definitely hits you.
Unfucking believable.
Right.
Are you going to interrogate him? Because
I
I'm
think
about
that's the only
to.
person
I'm
that
about to
hit the whole
interrogate
time.
him.
All right,
Real quick.
what's going on? Kidnappings.
Yeah, no, well...
I cut an arm off of one of the
All right, I
bodies.
push you out of the
go
way,
into the tent
and I
start
grab
gnawing.
him by the throat, and I walk him against the sunset. And I'm like, "What is this shit cannery that you can kill children? What justifies what you're doing? Tell me what you're in cahoots with.
Okay.
What is going on?"
You're screaming a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah,
He killed a fucking kid.
Yeah.
An adult that was.
I'm gonna say
here
since
of
he's
his own
already
volition.
intimidated and persuaded...
I
I'm
feel
gonna
guilty
There's a
because I
dragon
convinced that kid
shooting
to
on
come.
You should.
An arm.
You should
Make,
be yelling
make
at
an
yourself.
intimidation check with advantage. Advantage on is 2 20s, and you take the highest.
A nice solid 8.
He doesn't say anything, but your leg gets warm. You step back. He pissed on you.
Because on himself?
He projectile pissed?
No, he pissed.
Through his pants?
But Jake was choking him, so he was,
He caught some of the drips.
Yeah, he caught some of the drips.
I want to make an athletics check to elbow him in the face.
That's fine.
18.
That hits. You do 1 point of damage.
It's athletics. So it's not a hit,
But yeah.
it succeeds.
I'm going to say you do 1 point of damage.
It's fine. Just trying to knock him down on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just walk out of the tent.
He starts crying. He's miserable.
I'm spending this time
No, all his friends are
taking from the.
I'm kneeling by the tree and praying.
So if you make a investigation check, I'll tell you what's going on. On the bandits themselves, there is 3 gold pieces on each of the 3 dead ones. The live guy, if you guys go through his shit, has stuff.
Are there any crossbow bolts?
There's plenty of crossbow bolts. There's about I'm gonna say about 8 total.
That's all. What about the one in the kid? Is it damaged?
The one that was in the bolt, yeah, I'm not gonna let you pull it out of the kid and use it.
I pull it out of the kid.
I rolled a 19 for my check.
On your investigation.
18 because I have.
Hey, that would have carried that kid's blood into the next fight.
You find so there's 3 gold on each of the bandits.
Is anyone keeping track of this?
Someone should.
I need a piece
That
of
would be 12 gold altogether. Are we just gonna split it?
If you rob that guy, yeah.
Let's figure it out later. Once we find out what we got here.
And
Just split it amongst yourselves. I won't take from the guy.
there's one of those posters that you saw that War showed you with your pictures on it. There's one of a man named Benedict, and it says brought alive to war 100 gold pieces, and it's tucked into the shoe of one of the bandits that's dead, the one that you burnt up. You found it, and you could tell that maybe he was thinking that he might turn Benedict in and collect the 100 gold, but he didn't want Benedict to see that he carried one of those wanted posters around.
Now,
Sure.
who found that?
Ricky. But
Ricky did.
My check was to interrogate the guy.
I was gonna
I
say
thought you
I'm
did
moving all
investigate.
bodies.
I thought you
While
said
you guys were doing that,
investigation.
I guess that's search now. Sorry, I misunderstood.
No, it's investigation.
Let me know as
Okay.
soon as you want to know.
I'm gonna say you found it then.
Fine,
Do you show them?
I have a way to increase the pressure on our
I think
interrogation.
insight is what you're looking for.
That guy is kind of crying. He's just like, my brother
No,
was.
that's why we're gonna pile it on.
My brother was a bandit. Not a bandit. My brother joined up with this group, and
Who is Benedict?
Benedict is, he was a bandit before war came and cleared it out. And then he went straight for a while, and then he came to all of us, the people that were kicked out of our home by war when he killed the last bandit lord. And Benedict said he had a way to make us all stronger, and then we've been...
Explain that.
he just showed us we were going to restart this operation.
To make you stronger, how?
We were going to eventually take over Storm's Fountain in years. We were
Using
gonna
what?
We were going to recruit and draw, I don't know. That's what I know.
Why did you guys kidnap the young adults to kids?
I don't know. We've been putting them in a cart and leaving them in crates, and then Benedict, I think, sells them to someone. I don't know.
Where do they go?
And he points to there's like behind that tree right there. There's like it's like a good foot of water, but you can tell it's a path that we wouldn't want anyone to know. That's definitely a path. And it's about in a foot of water, so like dogs can't track it and stuff. But if you put your hand in there, you can feel footprints on the creek bed, kinda, and it's leading that way. And he says, if you follow that, I'm not allowed to go down that way. We've just been kind of repairing the houses here. But that's where Benedict is.
I walk back into the tent. What have you guys learned?
We know roughly where the kids have been taken.
Okay, how are they transporting them?
Cart.
Transporting them by cart. Did I hear something about crates as I was walking up?
Yeah. I think they're being kept in crates.
How many of you are there?
It's hard because
Make
my
sure
brother.
you remember to subtract 3.
Estimate.
I don't know. My brother came and got me from our rundown house at Storm's Fountain about a week ago, and I've only been here.
Okay.
How convenient.
5,
Listen.
10, 30. Give me a number.
I don't know. Benedict says he was.
If you say I don't know one more time, I will gouge out your eyes.
He was supplementing our power with other things. That's all I know. That's what he said.
Items or people?
I don't know. I don't know if he's getting more people from
There's
other
that
cities.
word again.
Wait.
That's 3 words.
No, take it easy. If we were to stage something, would you be able to make the next drop of slaves? Would you be able to take us down that path in crate?
An interesting strategy.
I can take you down the path, but most.
Where do you keep the crates?
I suggest you start trying a little harder. I don't know, and maybe I can, but
I've only been with these guys for a week. I've only met about 2 other people besides the 3 you killed, and my brother went down the path about 2 hours ago.
Here, by law, suggests that I should take your life for killing that innocent out there.
I didn't mean to. I just shot at you guys.
I didn't mean to. I don't know. I don't care. You will help us by making a drop at the next point, or else I will kill you.
What do you mean a drop?
I will climb to a crate, and you and my compatriots will stage as being bandits, recruits, and you will take us to the next drop point.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's
Now!
Okay. So
When is the next drop period?
Change your pants.
we don't have a drop period. The guys come out from that path, they go and take kids, and they come back through that path with whoever they kidnap. And they've kidnapped quite a bit lately. And we're here. I was
quite a
told
bit.
to rebuild.
How often?
I was
Is it a regular?
lately, yeah, he's been bringing home like 1 person a night. But we
Roughly
were
what time?
I mean, he just brought someone by about 2 hours ago, and my brother left with him. But I was told to, and you can see that they were definitely trying to repair these houses, and even there's some like steel sheets that they were maybe going to fortify these houses. And this guy has and you can write this down in your inventory, a scroll on how to build a ballista. It is very rough and patchy.
Well, he clearly doesn't know how to build a crossbow, so why can we trust that?
Yeah. And you can tell, and that's another thing, you can tell the crossbow that broke on him was one that he probably made himself. You know?
String broke, right?
Yeah, the string broke.
Where would I put that?
You would put it under,
There's a
I think it's on the next page.
You got equipment. It's the bottom middle part of the section or of this page.
You can put it here in equipment, or you can put it in treasure.
Plans for a ballista.
As I'm preparing to get into the box, you guys see me take out a piece of this metal, and I nick my arm across the edge here.
And I go and get
Deep enough
the,
into the scar.
You take 1 point of damage.
the bolt that shot me. I pick up.
It was still in you. Oh no, you pulled it
I
out.
pulled it
Yeah.
out. I went and picked it up. Whatever's. If it's broke, it's broke. But
It's fine.
it's fine.
No, I mean it went through your armor, so it's broke.
Okay. Yeah. Well, and
Yeah.
but I pick it up.
Yeah,
It's.
look at it.
I mean, it's got a point to it.
Yeah.
Like it or not.
It's stone though. Okay. So it's been about 30 minutes since you stopped fighting. And you can see that there was food that they were eating when you guys interrupted them.
I've been munching on bandit arm, so I'm good.
That's disgusting.
I would eat one of those. If
They are.
that was open, if that's what you're
In
asking.
my homeland, cattle.
Wondering who ate the cookie doughs.
Oh.
What are you looking at?
Eh.
Oh.
So anyhow,
I assumed it was Brennan.
it's been about 30
I'm
minutes.
innocent. I've been accused, so.
It's been about. You can't see this on camera because you can't smell through the camera, but it smells heavenly in here. Raph, come sit down.
You take 1 point of real damage.
Oh. Oh, she's gonna kill you now.
For why?
I ate.
Oh.
I mean,
Ugh.
So anyhow,
Oh no, that's good.
the game.
Continuing.
It's been about 30 minutes since the fight ended.
Well,
I'm
I'm
Ready.
still not even sure why we were fighting. We were sure these were part of the bandits.
Yeah.
most certain.
Okay.
I mean, at this
Well,
point,
that's what the kid told you.
And
Oh,
besides, also we
Yeah.
told them to throw down their arms or face Tyr's wrath, and they decided to start shooting at us.
Did you
Good point.
Did you leave in that shovel that kid had? Are you gonna take the kid's body?
He's getting buried with it. He gets buried with his weapon.
Literally.
At least we.
So do you dig his grave?
Oh.
'Cause that's gonna take you like, I'd say 2 hours.
Well, I'd rather.
I think we should be more concerned about the living than the dead.
Yeah,
get
well,
moving.
I
we'll come
walked
back
over there
later.
to start digging his grave.
Very well. We'll have to do it quickly though. So I'll help.
So,
as when it-
what's your make a strength check for me? An athletics. No, I'm gonna make just a straight strength check, Jake.
Oh man.
And that's gonna depend on
Okay,
how many
harder.
hours it takes you.
We are wasting time.
Negative? Because if I'm making a strength check and I'm getting a high number,
I'll tell you how it works. What did you roll?
17, 3 hours.
So no, 1 hour.
Okay.
For every 5 is gonna subtract an hour. So if you rolled 5 or less, it's gonna be 4.
What if I help him?
Were you going to help me?
There's one
Well,
shovel.
yeah, I wanted to. bury him.
There's one shovel.
We can
I
take
have
that.
hands.
We can take turns.
That's fine. Yeah, it'll take about 40 more minutes.
Never mind.
Did they have any other weapons or
You had that
anything
shield,
on them? The shield.
and each of them had a scimitar, but the scimitars were pretty banged up.
Okay.
They were pretty dull. Well, that's about it. And then there was that shield. It was just a wooden shield. It had seen better days too.
Yeah.
So after you're done digging the grave, what did you two do while they were digging?
I would continue to talk to the kid, I guess, or the captive.
Yeah,
We got nothing better to do.
he just said he's basically a street urchin. Him and his brothers were, poor, and then
Poor people in the
She
Rukon
they got
district.
caught up in the wrong group.
Son, I have a feeling that you could be saved, that you could become a decent young man. If only you had someone to give you a little nudge. So I'm going to give you a little nudge.
Yeah,
Have you ever heard of a thistle crawler?
this'll call. No.
Well, I happen to have one in a bottle in my pack. I'm going to get it out. The thistle crawler is an incredibly complex insect in its own natural world, but it can be used by magic users to instill behavior. Now I'm going to cast my spell on this little thing.
He would tell
That's
you.
why I'm getting a bug that I caught outside the tent a while ago, and I'm going to put
I'd
this.
say
up.
it's in your spell component.
Okay, fine. And I'm going to put this up your ear, and it's going to crawl inside. And if I don't cast a spell to take it out within 7 days, it will lay eggs in your brain.
Oh shit.
I just tickle the guy's ear with the end of my finger and throw the bug away.
Yeah, that's good.
A performance check?
Yeah,
Or deception?
make a deception
How,
with
skill
advantage.
check.
With advantage.
okay, what is...
Deception check.
Deception or sleight of hand, which
Say
is better?
deception.
It's a deception check.
Deception.
It's not that easy, it's behind his head.
Yeah. Deception
2.
You get a +2 to it. So roll 2 20s, take the higher, and add 2. So roll it again. That does
16.
it. Yeah, he totally. I mean, I'm gonna roll against it, but
Insight check.
nah, he got a 6. That's,
Well, he saw me burn that one guy down.
yeah,
so
he believes it. He's like,
so he doesn't know how good at magic he's right now.
He thinks you're the grand puma of sorcery.
yeah, his name's Garth, by the way.
Okay, Garth. Now you be a
Where's
good
Wade?
boy. And remember, if anything happens to me, there's no one left to take that thing out of your head.
Okay. I mean, all I have is a scimitar. If you let me keep it.
I think you and I will get along just fine.
Okay.
Boys, I'm letting Garth keep his sword. I think he'll be very loyal to us.
I mean,
My responsibility.
I've always been curious to go down that path.
Well, you stick with me, son. We'll go down that. In fact, I think, like I say, as soon as we finish this burial, I think we should get moving.
The burial was
I
done.
agree.
They
About,
could be
Wasted
they could be
time.
raping those boys right now.
it took you about that long for them to
I'm so
dig the
glad I didn't
grave
hear
as
that.
it did to
I was too busy
to
burying
convince
somebody.
everyone.
What?
He would be done digging the grave by the time he was done learning about Garth.
Okay.
And Garth's only about 18. He's a little bit younger than the boy that he shot dead, which he gets experience points for.
Yay.
We're gonna get his life on the right track.
Well, do we get experience? You know?
Do you want
I
to take
know this
experience
action.
now? Because it only takes 100 to get to level 2, so we can do that.
Yeah, but do we get 100 from that?
No,
Probably
you get
not.
125 apiece.
So we level up.
No, you get a 25 apiece. It's 100 total, 25 apiece.
Experience?
And the way you said that was a little.
Sorry. Killed 4 bandits, and they were each 25 apiece.
No, we killed 3.
But we subdue the other one. You get experience for that.
What?
The way I've always done it is no matter how you deal with them, as long as they're dealt with.
That sounds good. That's how I'll do it.
Alright, let's go down that path.
Now get into the crate.
Marching order. I'll keep Garth.
Crate. March
I have experience with banditry. I should probably accompany Garth.
Oh, you want to be okay, Garth? Follow this guy. He knows what he's doing.
Okay.
I'll be
so
right behind you.
give me a marching order. Line yourselves up back there.
Back here?
We have a crate.
No, back where we started last time.
Oh, I am not sneaky, so I mean I don't mind being in front, but you know, probably gonna make a bunch of noise.
I don't think we're sneaking. I think you guys are posing as bandits.
Okay.
We'll need a thing for Garth.
This is Garth.
Okay, good.
Can we make sure that the top of this crate is not fixed? Hard. Please.
How big is this crate? I mean,
Big
what,
enough for a person.
one person?
I don't know.
I
Okay,
can't find your mini.
I'm not getting in a crate.
I can't find your mini.
He's hiding in the bushes.
We're in the crate.
I'm in a crate, yes.
One of those. There's a what? There's a
The
crate.
crates that they were leaving people in.
No, the crates were carried through once they caught people. They were building houses here. So no one
Okay, that was misleading. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Then we'll just slap some rope here. I tie a fake knot.
Yep.
That's fine. They would tell you that they were usually tied up when
Okay.
you carried them through.
So I'm tied up.
Okay. So
Just
you're
a
following.
moment.
Give me a minute. You guys can
One
take-
moment. I'm just saying this to the group, but it seems like they were targeting younger people. How old do you look from just a glance?
Chudar's really young. Super young.
Pardon me.
For my ease.
I'm 23, but I look 20.
Some more yellow days.
You're probably the closest one I certainly couldn't fit in.
That's it.
The horns make me look older.
Okay. Take a quick break while I set this up.
Okay.
I didn't think we'd get to this guy. I thought you guys would investigate the town.
What town?
Time we were released from.
But this is fun too. I'm excited.
You put us out of a jail cell and put us immediately into a thing we had to leave town.
Hey, I'm used to you guys just smashing everything, so this is fun.
I guess we could have attacked them as soon as they opened the cell door.
I don't want to fight war yet.
No. No, you guys did the right thing. Okay, so this one is the as you walk down.
I better grab a cookie before they're all gone.
Yeah, do it. I'm back here for one.
I'm good for you, John.
Dunk of shame.
Can you tell the difference between this, guys?
Anybody else want one before I eat another?
I already had one. I'm good. Can you tell the difference between that?
No.
The two blues.
I mean, a little bit, but not
This
much.
blue is too dark to walk through.
It's water.
It's too deep. You'd have to swim. This is about waist high. You'd be at a half movement to move through.
Okay. Yeah, that's green, not blue.
I mean, it's blue, but then it comes up green. This is the same thing. It's about half speed to move through. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you guys would see.
And this is.
That's just normal. Everything that's not drawn on is normal. Where'd my Can't find it.
There's some elbow room there.
I mean, if it helps, I can lay this stream out so you guys know, like,
Yeah, I mean that's kind of.
that's too dark, that's too much to move through. Say, oh, that's, I don't know how to put this on here. That's a good expansion of it, what it would look like. I think it's too deep to move through over here. I might be overdoing this a little.
I got it.
You arrange your pickups in a pod?
Swamp.
Was there tents besides those tents?
Individuals, I don't know. They're not probably gonna be in that. Because up until now we haven't done a lot of outside
That's fine.
air kind of stuff. They'd be over in that. Do you see it,
I'm gonna use
Ben?
what? I got this. Because these are different.
Yep.
So you see, only. Let me take up about.
My shield's on my back, by the way, so someone would have to be behind me to see, you know, the big old tier symbol on it.
Right.
I'm gonna say that's a big old. I'll explain what that looks like. But you can't move there. Four of these guys. So, what was your marching order? Because you gotta be.
You got it
I'm
there.
in front.
So, I'm gonna say you get. Right about, is
Yeah.
the kid up front with you?
Yeah, so it
You
looks
got the
like
charisma,
legit.
right? So you're gonna do the talking.
I got charisma. Out the butt.
Okay.
I was gonna say, me and Jake, neither one have any charisma.
So-
I have
Right about-
17 charisma.
I'll be like, we want to
I'm a
join
sexy
your
tiefling,
outfit.
We
So,
bought this slave.
Alright.
so right about there,
Team
will see
you all damned for this.
you hear the two up there. One of them yells, "What do you guys think you're doing?" And the
I kind of just hold up the rope and point at Jake.
Tyr will see you all damned for this!
Ooh, okay.
Where's the?
We have a
where's the
guy
kid? This dude?
wanting religious, fleeing religious persecution that wants asylum. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I need one more guy. My bad.
One
Ridiculous.
more what guy? Oh, you're being all mysterious over there. Knows what you're doing. Could be anything.
As a note, my character is not fully okay with this plan. He doesn't like deceiving people.
Hand me one of those.
Mine doesn't either, but because he wants to kill all these people.
Can you hand me a base?
Who?
Someone? Anyone?
Make me weird stuff because I can't.
Need-
Here,
Hand me 2 more. Just in case I need them.
blue 3
Put this guy in that black square.
and blue 1.
No.
Okay, so these.
Oh, he's got guns.
So let me describe what you see.
Okay.
One of those guys yell out at you, "What do you think you're doing?" And you notice that there are 4. Someone make me a perception or history
Nope.
Here, not this one. This was the one I pay attention to.
or just an intelligence.
History of 19.
Just,
I have a negative 1.
do you want
intelligence
history
one,
or
so-
intelligence? Which is it?
History and intelligence are both 19.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
He made it. Jacob made it, and he would immediately notice that, and you guys would know out of game what they are, that those frog people are actually Koatoa.
Oh boy.
So you notice
I'm
there's
familiar with them.
about 4 Koatoa and 2 bandits. These
Frog
bandits,
people.
these 2 bandits look a lot more sturdy than the ones you beat up last time.
Their gear doesn't look like it was bought at a yard sale.
They're just a little older. You can tell they've been bandits longer.
A little more grizzled.
And you see these Koatoa, and then the guy on top, there's like a bamboo hut with a throne on it made out of bamboo, and underneath him is about a stack of bamboo cages, and there's people in each cage, about 6 of them high, and he's on the top of all that. Okay, and there's like a bamboo ladder coming down. The guy himself is wearing,
That's
from what you could tell, yeah, please turn that off, like fake dreadlocks almost with bones in them. He's wearing city guard armor, like the type of armor that the city guard would be wearing,
Oh, smushy.
and he's got his face painted like Jack Black in the movie with the pirates, you know, with all the eyes. Like, you know, you see there's an eye.
The Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow.
Jack Black. is
Yeah, Jack
something
Sparrow in
else.
that movie. And he's wearing fish bones all on top of his armor, and his arms are all painted, and there's a lot of,
I'm sorry, I missed some of this. A Koatoan?
yeah, go to it. And there's a lot of like fish at his feet. You know, he looks in a very exalted position.
Listen, guys. You see all that bamboo? What are we here to do? We're gonna bamboozle them. Let's go.
To your demands, I slay you. For
Yeah, that is just so bad.
It's part of my character. I make
I-
shitty puns.
I already
No, that's
don't
why
make
it's
many
for-
facial expressions,
You
but
mean we can expect?
somehow you can
I'm
just
going
see
to
that
hail
your
them in thieves'
expression
camp.
just
We can expect
Yeah,
more
assuming I
of
can
these.
do
Yes.
that.
Make a deception, because you can. He's gonna try to hail them.
I don't know that I'm deceiving them.
Make a performance.
Okay.
That's better.
I'm much more comfortable with that. Character-wise.
At disadvantage, probably.
I nat one.
Yeah, I was gonna make him say disadvantage.
I
'cause
just-
he only half knows thieves camp. So you go to do your thieves camp.
Yeah, why
I
are you
just-
why are you doing the talking? I thought it was gonna be this fella.
Well, they automatically didn't trust that, and he went to do the thieves camp, but he did such a bad job at it that you could tell that this is probably like, you know, like the guy that's a narc, and he's like, hey, so those
Oh,
drugs
shit.
we're gonna
How
buy.
do you do, fellow kids?
Yeah, that's
He
did
fails
the-
so bad, we should be able to tell that it's awkward and
Yeah,
and
no,
bad,
no,
right?
you can tell, and these guys.
And we can tell from their
These
reaction.
These guys look tense. Those 2 Koatoa that are kind of in the, I mean, Koatoa are shorter, so they're kind of wading in that waist high water. You move up a little bit to the points of that, right about there, and the 2 guards or the 2 bandits up there are like, "What the hell is going on here? You guys need to." I'm getting character. One of them's like, Sid, what are these guys doing?" And then Sid goes, yeah, what do you guys think you're doing?
I shoulder
Garth,
up.
is that you?
I shoulder up. I wasn't just moving.
And Garth goes, yeah, Sid, it's me. He steps in front. He's like, these are friends of mine, and
Oh, could he be more convincing?
do you want to join us? And he rolls a 4 on persuasion. That's not good.
Oh, that's more blood on our hands.
Yeah. Do you go? Where are the other 3? And how'd you know to come down here, Garth? Sid's Garth's older brother. And Garth goes.
I grabbed from my pouch the crossbow bolt that he stabbed into me.
Okay.
And I grab him and put it to his throat.
I want everyone to roll initiative.
Okay, how far are we from anybody?
You were exactly that far.
I didn't stab him.
What do we
No,
roll?
That's
20?
his
D20
brother,
and add your
right?
dex modifier.
So
I'm sorry?
A D20 and add your
What are
dex
my
modifier. Your
numbers?
dex modifier is 0.
So
yours is flat D20 roll.
So I got a
what do you mean
flat.
by your numbers? Oh. You have
Did you roll a
a
20?
red
I rolled a
1.
16.
So that's your
one
initiative.
second. I got
When you ask for it, tell him.
Okay.
You got-
red 1. I'm gonna go to a different page.
Sorry, I saw that going badly anyway, and I figured I better.
No, it was going badly.
I better.
Yeah, well,
You guys failed.
We
2
got
checks.
a brother who's going to be caring about his brother.
You failed 2
I
checks.
think that maybe we should play that advantage.
Is your brother's here? I didn't think that was
Sid was up there. Sid's his brother.
Sid's brother. Oh,
R2 or R3. Just said-
Remember he said Sid went by about an hour before you guys went by
okay.
with another prisoner. So we have R1, R2, R3.
Yeah, R1, 2, 3, yellow 1, 2, 3.
R1 is a Kotoa, right?
Yes.
So he has. And the other 2 are bandits.
Uh,
R2 and 3 are bandits.
yes.
And then you got
Yellows 1 through
Trying to
3
do
are
it. Yeah, we
Kotoan.
want to throw it.
I'm assuming that's what you're doing with these bowguards.
Those are all
And then you
Kotas.
got blue 2, which is
So we got a bandit lord.
fancy man with the gun.
He's a bandit captain.
Okay.
To be exact.
It's not what his thingy says.
Goddamn.
I'm sure his thingy is mislabeled.
Most men's thingies are mislabeled.
Yeah, they all have dumb names. These guys, what are they?
So, are we ready
Oh,
to
he's just a guard.
proceed?
Once you get something written out.
I rolled poorly for initiative.
Me too.
Okay, so
Are you supposed to be going high or low?
Whenever I
let me get your.
Yours is good.
Anyone has a 20 or above?
Nope.
Anyone got 18 or above?
Nope.
15 or above.
I got a 16.
16.
Who has a higher dex?
Ricky.
I have 17. Or
Sure
no,
you
I
do.
have 15 decks.
I got a 10. It's
Okay.
So Ricky again. John. 13 or above. On initiative. 10 or above.
I got a 6.
Yeah, there's only 4 of us. Just ask us what we got.
Yeah.
Rav got a 6. What did you get?
4.
Did he go before you?
It's fine.
You got a 5. That's fine.
Whenever I grabbed meat bag by the collar and put that arrow to his throat.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm gonna have you make a check for that.
Well, I was gonna say, Sid, it seems we have a situation. Let's work things out.
And Sid goes, what spell do you have my brother under? Garth knows better.
Thistlebug.
Why are you threatening my brother?
I shake him a little bit. Put down your weapon. Let's talk.
The bandit next to him goes, Sid, this is stupid. Let's just kill them. We clearly have them outnumbered.
Sid, your family counts on you.
And then at that moment, you see the guy at the top put his hand up, points at you, and says, what's he saying? How do I word this? Kill him, my children.
At me?
Yes.
Like he's saying to kill you.
And then
He's not
now,
calling you his child.
now goes to Ricky. You guys failed a bunch of checks. Like I was gonna try to do as much of this out of combat as possible, but failed 2 checks in a row.
I plunged that bolt into what's his face's neck.
I'm not okay with that plan.
Well, I did.
I mean, you can do that on your initiative. That's gonna take an action.
Okay. I also have a 16.
And I can't get any closer than that.
So I mean, you can double.
Oh wait,
it.
I can javelin.
Yeah, you can javelin.
Oh crap! I
This
didn't
is
write
why I
down
wish I
javelin
had
damage.
that crossbow. I would have loved
Javelin.
1d6.
Is it one? Yeah, I think it's 1d6.
All right. 17 to red 1.
That's a hit.
Oh. Go with
Do
that.
I add anything to damage on that?
Dex.
And does that count as a one-handed
No,
weapon?
it's a strength. Javelin's a strength.
Okay, and does it count as a one-handed weapon? I don't think it does.
No.
Happy with how long
That
I've
will
been alive.
be
I guess
6
I'm over
damage.
paid off.
To red 1.
It's
Yep.
definitely moving better too.
Okay.
You throw a javelin with one hand.
Well, but it's a thrown weapon, not a one-handed weapon. I thought that was kind of a reach.
Your call.
Your turn, John.
I guess I'll do it the same one. Hopefully, if we maybe we can take him down.
Can you reach him?
I'm right here, and he's right there.
No, that's
No,
the
no.
kid.
I would step one
Oh,
to the
which
side.
one is it? This?
Mhm.
Okay, how many? Let's see.
Easily. It's a
1,
120 range.
2,
Oh yeah, you hit him if it's under 20 range. I was just double checking.
Okay.
So yeah, you throw the spell at him.
Throw it.
Like a fireball. Fireball.
Yeah, firebolt. 17 plus 5 is
Wait.
Does that hit?
22.
1d10.
1d10 damage. 9 points.
9. Yeah, you hit him and he kind of ducked under the water completely. You don't know if he's dead or not.
Well, that should help.
Then it is Rav's turn.
I plunged that crossbow bolt that he shot me with and pay him back.
Make it to hit roll.
13 and then plus 5, I guess.
Okay, and roll me 1d6 damage.
I mean, I'm throat, but
I
okay.
know.
4.
Okay, so the arrow stabs in the kid's neck. He grabs it and rolls out of your arm and hit the floor. He's gonna have some rounds before he dies. Since John made him an in-game character, he's gonna make some death saves and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I did that? Okay.
So put
Thanks,
him.
John.
Put
Sorry
him,
about
he's
that.
Prone, he's prone halfway in that water.
Now he's probably gonna drown.
Simple little thistle bug.
Alright.
So it is now their turn. So on their turn, 2 more of them pop out of the deep water here and move here and here. That's all they're going to do this turn. 'Cause they have to
Interesting.
come into action. They can move in the deep water and the thick water freely. This guy pops back up, moves in, and this guy moves in. These 2 are
Are you
gonna.
gonna be okay?
I have 18 AC. It should
Fuck yeah.
be alright-ish.
Sid. That was Sid. I'm gonna say this guy was Sid the whole time. He comes charging straight down.
He never really was, Sid.
He gets there. That's action. So you're gonna get some swings at you. Okay, so you got 2 Kotos swinging at you.
Yep. 18 AC is what you gotta beat.
I gotta be an 18.
You can handle these 2, right? I mean, you're as a war cleric or just
Kind of.
Both of them
Kind of
have
tempest.
spears. These 2 have spears. They're gonna.
Well, they don't kill me. I only have 10 HP.
They both roll 13 plus
what's your AC?
18.
Oh,
with their spears. They get
Actually,
plus 4
one
to
thing to
hit.
hit
I was
me.
gonna say
Nope.
you're
That's
probably
one short.
gonna have to protect
So
John
both of
a
these
little bit
spears
here
come
to,
ching.
keep
I only have a
I'm
10.
a little
Kinda
upset. You
cross
stabbed
each
me in
other.
the neck.
And then the
But at the
bandit
same time,
What was
swings a
my? I mean,
scimitar
my
at you.
character said right from the get go, he
Mhm.
pays people
16
back.
doesn't hit.
and at the same time, like,
No.
that guy is responsible for the death of that kid. That's blood's on my hands.
That sucks. So all 3 of them miss you. And then
Are you saying that sucks because you're not? Yeah.
yeah, dude, I'm rolling like
His
shit.
goal was to kill us.
Yeah.
I'm rolling like
That's
absolute
funny.
shit. All right, and then it's Jake's turn.
Wizard, stand behind me, and I look at blue one, the Koatoa in the
Thing is,
water.
This guy is. If I stand behind you, this guy can get at me. So either one is going to be a
Just
problem.
stay, like, I'm going to try and wedge myself
Gotcha.
You'd probably be safer.
as close to
Here.
there as
'Cause
possible.
this dude is, bleeding out. He's not getting up.
And I say,
Okay,
burn
I
in
might
righteous fire.
move back
and
a
I
little.
sacred flames on B1.
Blue one.
B1, yeah. B1's dexterity save.
Super fails it.
Takes 5 points of radiant damage.
So that's.
So then, were these minis or were they Christmas decorations?
They're Christmas decorations.
It is back to
Some
your
makes
turn, Ricky. You are surrounded.
Back to me?
Yep.
Well, this guy's injured, so I'm going to hit him.
Yes, I would recommend that.
Hopefully they don't have that good of AC. 11.
That is a miss. You have 13.
Wah, wah.
John, you're up.
I'm up.
Yeah, you got those two guys next to you.
Well, right, and since I'd probably shoot at this one who's marginally the closest,
Yes.
and fire away with a. Firebolts have been very effective up to now. Let's try
That's
it
the
again.
one you hit.
8 plus 5 is 13.
That's a hit.
There you go. 8 more.
8 more.
It's taking 13. Still not dead. You're okay with it?
Yeah, he's still up.
Nothing copywritten.
It's bad.
Yeah, nothing copywritten.
Yeah,
This
no,
might be
it's
too much
serious.
for us.
Where's the blue?
We'll try again next week.
I wasn't
John, Rad, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. 30. Yeah, I'm gonna
7 dead?
bolt
That's
up
the kid.
He's prone.
Oh, okay.
And got it.
That's Garth.
here. Yeah, he's got a crossbow bolt in his throat right now.
No, he pulled it out.
Viking.
Did he?
I don't know.
I mean, it's
you
still
guys, I
got
would
a
make you make a
head to it.
perception check to figure out what's happening with Garth.
Yeah, I don't really.
Not important right
I don't
now.
really give a shit about Garth.
We've
I'll probably move to kill him later anyway. So I'm attacking this Croatoan feller.
I'm facing him that way so the cam can pick him up, guys.
Oh fuck yeah! 19 plus 5.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
By 10.
Where'd my D10 go? I had that.
You hit him with your pole,
Yes, the pike.
the pipe.
Stibbity stab for 7 plus 3 points of damage.
That kills him. Have you ever? Here's what happens. Have you ever seen someone spearfishing? He was getting ready to duck back under the water again, and Rav speared him right through the top of his head and yanked back out. And he came up for a second, just so you could see just long enough so you could see the spear through his skull and out his bottom of his jaw. And then when Rav pulled too hard back, or what's your character's name? Razak pulled all the way back, it kind of slid off, and it's like half reached. Kind of like a dead fish floating in the water.
Sweet.
And then we go to their turn. So I'm gonna start with this. This one is gonna move to here, and he's gonna throw a net at you,
At who?
at John.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a hit. Is a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay, now you have to
How do
make
you know what it hits?
AC 10.
you have to make a strength saving throw.
Well, my strength is a 9, which is a -1.
So you have to beat a 10.
D20 minus 1.
You have to have a 10 total.
8.
You are netted. And on your turn, you can keep making strength check to try to break yourself free on your turn, but you're netted and on the ground.
Okay.
And then the other Koatoa attacks you, Jake.
Mm-hmm.
He throws a spear at you.
I think you gotta throw a full size spear?
No, I said that wrong. He moves up to you and tries to spear you.
Okay.
So, Ricky moves
Put him
up.
within 5 feet of me. There we go.
And he rolls. Does a 14 hit.
Sorry.
You
It glances off of my shield.
Yeah, there you go. You have a shield. I didn't know you had a shield. Bink. You're fucked.
I also have a shield. If you're interested.
3 of them are attacking you, or 2 of them are attacking you, Ricky. 3 of them are going to attack you.
Yep.
2. Sid's going to swing at you. Does a 18 hit?
Yep.
So, sorry, 17. Does a 17 hit?
No.
Okay, fuck. The Koto's going to swing at you with a spear. That doesn't hit. That was like a 4 total. Or no, like an 8 total. And that guy, Sid, or the other guy, is going to shoot an arrow at you, Ricky. Is that less than 60 feet across?
Yes.
So yeah, out of a crossbow. Does that's a 22, that hits. So you take 3 piercing.
Mm-hmm.
And then those 2 Kotoa are gonna hop in the water. Move them 30 feet into the water, both of them. Yeah, he's trying to stay strategic. And that's their turn, right? Yeah, they all attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Benedict didn't attack up there,
Mm-mm.
so he's gonna stay still for a minute.
Back up to me.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna take a swing at this bandit.
Sid.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
And you
I
were
rolled a
with
4.
him. Yeah, Sid's actually he's a little
A
more
total of-
nimble. He's dug in your shots.
Well, I mean, I've been hit once, and that was by an arrow.
Yeah. It kind of zinged. It didn't stick in you. It zinged across, but it hit the soft spot of your armor, and you felt it. Rav.
Razak.
No, sorry, John. You can try to break free. You gotta get a bet.
Oh, right. You gotta do
You
that
gotta get an
first.
11 or better.
I'm not left-handed.
Nope.
So yeah, you're still struggling in the net. Razak, you're up. I got it.
Switch backwards. So,
If you could remove some of the rich environment around me, that'd be fantastic.
I get there. You know what? Actually, I think I will get there. I move to here. Acid spit on Sid.
Okay, and that's a dexterity saving throw for Sid.
Yep.
He makes it, so it's half damage. He critically makes it, actually. I rolled a 20, first one so far tonight, but
I rolled a
wasn't enough.
14 plus 5, so I rolled a 19. That's 1d6 plus 3 damage. Yeah. Have that out. So 4 plus 3.
He takes half that.
3.
Takes 3 damage. That's Sid, which is red
Now,
2.
I don't know. I didn't see
Sid's
anything
red
about
2,
this.
right?
Yes. Does that have a per turn thing? I mean, it's acid.
No.
Okay.
Just like a black dragon.
Whose turn is it?
Them than me, I think. Or no.
Yeah, that's it.
Thought acid.
The one guy's gonna swing at you while you're in the net. He has advantage. I rolled a 2 and a 4.
No.
Plus 4 on both of those, neither of those hit. I have advantage, and I can't hit. The other one's gonna try to swing at you again.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
Oh, damn. This guy is going to move into range. And you're going to get a swing at you, Raph. Oh, this guy's supposed to be in range with you. He's been swinging at you.
He was. He said he has a spear.
Oh, yeah, he has reach. Sorry. I was paying attention. So he swings at Raph. Does a 20 hit?
Came here for the cookies.
Yeah,
16 plus 4.
Yeah, I just came over
You take.
Love those cookies.
You take
The cookie dough was good.
4 points of damage. Sid swings at you, Ricky. That misses. That Kotoa swings at you. Does a 17 hit?
Nope.
Okay, and yellow 2 is going to move 30 feet trying to get around Ricky. If he can get around Ricky, he'll do it. So he swings
15.
with advantage. Doesn't count. Does a 19 hit?
Yep.
That hits. You take 4 as well.
Uh-oh.
You hear him shout, "Finish them quickly, my children!" And he raises both his arms up like this. Hey! My girlfriend's here. I have a girlfriend. We play D&D, but I have a girlfriend. And he holds his hands out. Shut up, Ricky. No one cares about you. And she's pretty. That helps. That helps.
She's more than pretty.
Yes. Then it is Joe.
Alright, so I'm going to take 10% of my, or 10 feet of my movement to strafe over to here.
He wouldn't get attack opportunity because you have to be base to base. He has reach. So you're fine.
Okay.
I'm going to say you're fine.
Well, I'm staying, and I'm getting base to base with him now.
Yeah.
And I am going to take a swing at him with my Morning Star.
Sweet, do it.
There's a 6 hit.
No.
Okay, as my bonus action, I am going to turn my hand to Ricky and cast Healing Word.
Okay. Are
And-
you in range?
Yeah, 60 feet. I checked.
Okay.
Where are you?
That's why I
Oh,
strike that way.
That's good.
And 60 feet distance. 1, 2, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You get him.
Easily. And 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier. You heal for 7 HP.
That's exactly at full health.
That's good.
And I pass my turn with that movement being done.
Back up to Ricky. You feel invigorated again, and you're ready to get back in there.
I'm actually swinging at Sid because I need to thin these numbers out. 12 hit Sid.
12 exactly hits Sid.
Woo!
Or it hits Sid. 11 hits Sid.
Eat
Actually,
scimitar. Oh boy. Oh no wait.
2 plus your 5. Dexterity.
Oh, dexterity.
Yeah, that's 6 damage.
Did you add your proficiency modifier too?
No, you don't have proficiency.
No, but I took dueling style, combat style.
You only had Dex. What did you do?
He took 6 damage.
Yeah, okay, so
You're right.
what base is he?
He's red 2.
You took 6. He looks bad. He's bloody. He is. He's on his last foot. I wrote that down wrong. I added 6. Then it's John.
He got stabbed and got
Get it.
tougher.
Try to get the net off again.
Yeah.
Success.
Finally, I
So
made it.
you tear through the net and you can stand up. You lose half your motion,
Okay.
and that's your action.
All right.
And then
You can move a little bit if you want. You have 15 feet of movement.
Yeah. You can move.
I think I'd move just a little bit this way to keep you behind me. Other than that,
Is either of those Krotoa dead?
No.
I've wounded both of them. But
Then it is Raxton.
If you could stab me,
Sid?
as a
You want me
kindness.
to kill Sid?
I'd take it as a kindness.
Okay.
They don't
Then-
like me very much.
Then, yeah, I'm going to take a swing at Sid's.
By the
fucking-
way, it is loud. These Koatoa are kind of like croaking, almost like frogs do, but it's not. Since they have gills, it doesn't sound. But they're like, you can tell that they're screaming at each other. Let's get these, you know, in their language. Like, we're gonna kill these effers, you know.
Okay. Yeah, I'm taking a swing at Sid's ugly face.
I mean, it might not have been.
That
ugly.
was a tilt. That's a 17.
That hits. Roll your
Yeah,
damage.
17 plus 5 actually, but see, that's the one problem with this dice tray is that it's so lumpy. It almost tilts. 4 plus 3 is a 7.
Yeah, you kill him. So your spear goes right into his stomach, and he does like Force Awakens you. He touches his hand, and then he touches your black, scaly face, and you have blood fingerprints on your face.
I'm
And then he falls.
10 foot away from him.
He falls.
He touches Ricky's face.
Get your peasant hands away from me.
He touches Ricky's face with his blood, and then he falls backwards into the water and floats.
Sweet.
Then it's their turn, right?
I believe so.
Let's start down here. This guy's gonna take a swing at you, Jake. 18 hit.
18 does hit.
18.
Time to see a Cleric of the Tempest do his thing.
You take 3 points of damage.
In my using my reaction, I would like to invoke the Wrath of the Storm. When a creature within 5 feet attacks you, can see you hits you with an attack. You can use your reaction to make. He needs to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Make a dexterity save. 11.
Nope, fails.
Fails.
He takes 8 points of damage, thunder damage.
What's his base?
Thunder damage?
Blue.
He's
He
blue
won.
one.
He's the one who's been hurt twice.
Blue one. Yeah, he's dead.
How much damage did you do to me?
3. And then blue 2 moves 5, 10, 15, and he throws a net at you. He's gonna make.
Hit roll.
Yes. That's a nat 19. That hits.
Yep.
18 hits. You just have to make a
Strength.
strength check. Beat a
Is it
D.
strength? Is it a strength saving throw or is it an athletics check?
Strength saving throw.
8. Fail.
Fail. So yeah, you're wrapped up and on the ground.
Yep.
We remove blue one. That's what these guys were in this battle for, is to come up behind and net the casters. Then 2 of them are gonna make a swing at Ricky. 16 hit.
Nope.
That doesn't hit. And then the one's gonna swing at Rav. Does a 16 hit you, Rav?
No.
His AC's higher than mine.
And then the one, red 3,
By 1.
move him
That's what my
around
build's all about is AC.
for me. He's gonna
What?
move red 3 around
Which way?
towards you, John. Not in the water.
Oh,
Stop.
so he's 1, 2, 3.
Right there. Stop him right there. He's gonna shoot a crossbow at John. Does a 14 hit you, John?
I only have a 10 armor class, so yes.
You take 2 points damage.
Whoa. It'll be easy to remember. 2 out of 6.
Yes.
Oh, gosh. You son of a bitch. Can you take out the guy next to us?
Eventually.
Because I'm paying this son.
He's netted up right now. You get netted. You're like.
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, I'll take
You get
it.
netted.
Oh shit.
And you're close. No, you're not. Yeah, you're close to the water, so you're like really worried. You're extra worried right now. I was hoping you guys would move in the water and get netted, because that's gonna make you make Constitution saves.
Oh,
not to
that's
drown.
nice of you. That's fun.
It's like we're going to step in the water.
Yeah, no, you said toe to toe. It's like, yeah, that's
And-
not
Why didn't you step in the lava fire?
Benedict.
Lava does so much damage. And
Benedict looks at the battlefield and he pulls out a scimitar and a dagger made of bone that's wrote on. If you can see, you notice it. And he starts sliding down the bamboo ladder and lands right there in front of the campfire. That's his turn. And then it is Jake.
Nope.
You're still netted?
Yep.
Fuck. That's rough. Ricky, you're
I
up.
didn't go this turn.
John didn't go this turn.
No, you did. You got out. You got up.
That was last turn. You sure?
If I skipped you, yeah, no, that was, yeah,
That's his turn.
Oh.
yeah, that was his turn.
Alright,
So,
I
That's powerful here.
am going to
Which group right
swing
needs at least another
on
turn.
yellow 2.
yeah, do it.
I'm going to.
He's at full health.
12 doesn't hit, does it?
No. 13. You should probably roll a different d20. You missed 3 rounds in a row.
I hit last round.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
John, you're up.
So you did. I mean,
Wait.
Now you're up. Interfere.
It goes Ricky,
Okay,
John, it goes Ricky, John, Rav, bad guys, Jake.
Okay, with my friend wrapped up in the net, this guy is obviously more dangerous, so I'll throw my firebolt at him.
Yes.
I'm bound to lose one of these rounds this time.
Nope.
That's a hit.
15.
15 hits. And that is blue 3.
Yep.
7 points.
That kills him.
Now.
You shoot the fire and it goes right into the side of his gills and his eyes burn a little bit around and then he just crumbles but his legs are still up. Like he's kind of like in a squatted position dead next to you.
Sweet.
You were only about 10 feet away from him, so you guided that fireball right into his gill.
Do you have any spells that can be used as bonus actions?
I have no idea what that means.
Probably not. I'll tell you.
It's the cantrip or not, but I don't think he did really. Then it is.
I haven't used any first level spells. That firebolt has been
Razak.
very effective.
Yes, it's Razak.
Alright, what was more?
That is a 9 plus 5. 14.
For him.
I am stabbing at this cute little guy here. I'm assuming that's a hit, right? 14.
Yes.
7 plus 3 damage.
What number is he?
That is yellow 3 for 10 damage.
He was unhit, so he's still up.
Okay.
But you stab him, it goes right across his nose. Kind of
Sweet.
cuts his
Oh,
face.
I'm sorry, Rick.
Real bad. You can tell it hurt him.
I know you put your feet up in your own house.
Then it's their turn. He's gonna swing back at you. Miss with a 9. 2 of them are attack Rav. Ricky. What's your character's name?
Tiburon.
2 of them are attacking Tiburon.
I'm not going to be able to not hear that.
Does a
now.
19 hit you?
Thanks a lot, Jake.
What?
Oh, I'm not going to be able to not hear Hyundai or Hyundai,
Oh.
Tiburon, or however the hell you say it.
Does a 19 hit you?
Shit.
Yes, it does.
That's what I thought. You take.
Oh.
Is that the hand mage, man?
There you go.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
What just happened?
You took 5. And then the second one swings at you.
Shipwrecked.
17 doesn't hit.
Nope.
What are you fucking for? He's gonna die. Shit. We
Yeah.
only got
His
like
goal
10
is to
health
kill somebody.
each.
Not necessarily, but
His goal is to kill somebody.
this was a little. I was hoping this fight would be a little harder. This guy.
Ben,
Shit, dude.
it's half over and we're nearly dead.
You
Yeah.
see this guy move to that chest and kick it open, and then reach in, and and then this guy's gonna shoot at John again, and gets a 4. It's an
God.
8 hit.
No.
Really?
No, I'm a
Oh
10
yeah, your
armor
base
class.
armor class is 10, so yeah, you can't have lower than 10. Yeah, you missed. The arrow, it comes by you, and you can tell if that one would hit you.
Of
That would've
course.
been- yeah. Now it is Jake.
Yay! Free at last!
So yeah, you rip free and you stand up. If you have
Ugh.
a bonus action or anything you do.
I'm going to start heading this way, and while that, I'd like to make a passive perception of what the hell is happening to the guy that got stabbed in the throat.
Okay.
He's dead by now. Shit.
Roll me a perception.
12.
12. You can tell he's pulled the arrow out of his neck and he's been shoveling mud into it.
Trying to make death saves. He's doing pretty well.
Yeah,
Good for him.
he did. He made 3. He rolled 3. 2 of them were 19. So I was like 19. Where are these were in my attacks?
I mean, that's probably going to get infected, but that's,
he's
just
trying,
future
he's trying to
God's
stop the
problem.
bleeding though.
Yeah, there's a good chance when this is over, he's not gonna make it anyway. But okay.
We'll see.
And he's
We'll see.
he's floated out about halfway.
That is the end of my turn.
Wait, so he's floating?
No, he's like kind of weighted out.
Is the water affecting that mud? I mean, wouldn't that kind
He's reaching into it.
Rav, stop being difficult.
God damn it, Rad. He's trying to make it.
Alright. It's my turn, you said?
No, it's Ricky's.
What the shit?
Top of the round.
Mm-hmm. I am going to attack the one I attacked last time. It doesn't matter. I guess a yellow one.
Yellow one.
Okay, that's... Scimitars don't credit on 19, do they?
No.
Damn.
Not unless you're
Well, I
taking-
rolled a nat 19, so... Receive 8 damage.
So which one?
The yellow one.
Yellow.
Yellow one.
Okay, he's still up. And it is John's turn.
Okay, this guy has been shooting at me twice, and I've only been. Well, he hit me once. I'd be very lucky if he hit me. It didn't.
Didn't hit you again.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm shooting at him.
Yeah.
With the old firebolt. Here we
Gotcha.
go.
17 plus 5.
That should be a hit.
Yeah, it's definitely a hit.
10 damage.
10 damage.
Nice.
Ooh.
Smoked
Yeah,
him.
that's not good. What is he?
This guy.
R3.
R3.
The other bandit.
Oh, he looks bad. You hit him right in the face, and it burnt his hair. He kind of looks like the Hound. He's gonna look like the Hound if he lives through this.
He's not.
It is Razak. Good job, Desmo.
I give that crocodile roar again. 6 plus 5. 11?
How many times can you do that a day?
What?
How many times can you do that a day?
What?
The breath.
No, he's just roaring.
Once per short rest.
Yeah, he's just roaring. He's actually attacking with the spear, right?
Okay.
You've heard what that sounds like, right? That. But yeah, 11.
So you did this quickly this time. You went stabbed him, and he has one hit point left. He's dead.
Bitch.
What was he?
That was yellow 3.
I just was double checking.
Yeah.
And it is
Their turn.
their turn. You see, first off, the crossbow guy, he staggers and he loads his crossbow up, and I'm gonna say, John, you're half covered because you're behind. He's just gonna shoot at Jake, since Jake's in front of him.
Looks like a better target.
Does a
That's why I stepped in front of you.
16 hit you?
No.
I mean, that's good.
Shing!
Yeah, it hits dead center mass of your shield, and the arrow just doesn't
Shatters.
It doesn't glance off. It just breaks. You're like, and you could tell that was like his oh shit arrow.
Does
Two
he
of them-
drop his crossbow like he's
No,
ready to
he's
fight?
just like.
Oh.
And then the other two Kotoa are swinging at Ricky.
Surprise.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
So one of them hits you for
Yeah, movement.
2.
He's my next target.
Okay, you hear a lot of rattling in the back. I'm not. You know what I'm gonna say? You see, I'm not making you make a perception check. You see Benedict pull out of the chest 2 gigantic bags and throw them over his shoulder,
He's fucking running.
and then he's gonna move that way. Actually, no, there's nothing that way. There's water. He's gonna move around.
He's leaving though.
60 feet, yeah. No. Come around. He's got to go by you guys. You're in that glade. No, not down the center.
60 feet?
Yeah. He's dashing.
He goes into the deep part?
No,
No.
there's... His plan, I think,
Oh, I
is to
see.
duck around you
I
guys.
see. Okay.
It is...
Kotos.
No, the Kotos are attacked. It is Jake's turn.
If somebody could throw one of those nets that they just cut themselves out of, that would probably be helpful.
Oh, I have big holes in them now.
Yeah, they're no good after you break free. You
Really?
rip them apart.
I mean, it's still a net. I mean, they start out with
They
a bunch
actually
of holes.
take 5 slashing damage if you break free.
Alright. I'm going to assess the situation. I'm going to see him running off I'm gonna see the guy shooting crossbow bolts that looks pretty panicked and fucked up.
I've got this, man.
I turn to Benedict and I cast Guiding Bolt. First big spell of the day. Alright. Key. I do not need to make a 2-hit roll. Range spell attack, yes I do. Does a 14 hit?
His AC
What'd you
is
cast?
his armor class 15, studded leather. No, you missed.
Okay.
Armor class 15.
That was a fire spell.
Not fire.
It wasn't fire. I don't know what it was, but
Misses
missed
off.
anyway.
And as I am going to I'm going to step up here and in my turn.
It is Ricky.
I'm gonna swing on that guy.
Yellow 1.
Mm-hmm. 19 again.
That's it.
This is at the point where I start to feel overwhelmingly
6
exhausted
damage.
again.
6. He had 10 left.
For real or game?
Yes.
I have 18 health.
Okay.
Damn.
That's all of my first one spells for the day, and I feel like shit.
John, you're up.
Let's see. Is this guy still aiming at me?
Yeah.
I can't take a chance. I'm gonna go for him again.
23 hits.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
He's got 1 hit point left.
1.
Oh, there we go.
Your arrow, your fireball, it comes out of your hand super fast, but it slows down as it gets to him, and he just kind of accepts it. His face is already burnt up. He's in a lot of pain, and he just looks at it as it just splashes against his face the second time, and he falls forward.
As long as it takes him down.
Well, that cleans house for me.
You know, it'd be a great time for you to use bolos if you had them. Well, with that guy that's running.
Yeah, I know. Different
Almost like we got
character.
fire with a bolas.
Right.
And it is Rav.
Okay. So he's coming this way. I'll never get to him.
You could double move.
You could double move and put yourself face to face with him.
I'm gonna move. It's tricky because I'm trying to figure out
To
how.
rhyme.
I guess technically he's in range, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, 10 feet.
Yep. So I am going to take a pokey poke.
Hit him.
I won.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That one.
Make another roll and make it as an attack against Ricky.
Okay, you don't hit.
It
you have
glazes
plus
off his armor.
12.
Yeah, no.
It scrapes across your armor.
Not
Not even. I that was a miss. That was a
Do you have
that
like a
was
cloak
a
or
hard
anything?
miss.
Not that you said.
That
okay,
low?
here's what happens. Since it was super low, you went to stab over him, and you missed the koto, it ducked, and when you brought it back, you kind of bumped. Like, have you ever been out on the fighting field and accidentally bumped
sure.
your teammate with a spear? You bumped him
Like,
in the head.
On the way
Every
back.
fight.
Yeah, bumped him in the head with a spear. Like, as you were trying to, like, lift it over his head to get a better angle.
Alright.
So you're like, you get hit, Ricky, you're, oh, the shit. By this point, you guys are sweating a whole lot because you've been fighting for literally like 4.5 minutes.
I can still move, right?
Yes.
I mean, I made my attack. Well, I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I'm good there. We're gonna kind of
So
hopefully head him off at the pass.
it's their turn. So 2 of them are gonna make a swings at Ricky again.
Make the swings.
19?
Yep.
Ruh-roh.
No, I added that wrong. 18?
Yes, still.
I didn't want to shoot you.
Which one is it?
Yellow
Yellow 1 or yellow 2?
2 actually.
Balls. Sorry.
You take 3 more.
Okay.
He said, okay. Benedict.
If the other one hits, I'm in a lot of trouble.
5.
That's in the water.
Is that in the water?
Yeah.
Move this real quick so I can see.
Yeah. You,
So he was right
That
here.
doesn't help you out at all.
Okay, that's fine. He goes 5. He's at half speed here. Well, actually, he moves forward 1. No, he sits here for a second. Looks at both of you. Takes a deep breath. Jumps in. So now he's at half speed, so he can move 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Now, hang on.
He just moved through as threatened square.
Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
you can take a swing at him.
17 plus 5, I would assume hits.
Yeah, you hit him. That arm class 15.
Another 7 plus 3, another 10 damage.
Blow him up, Chad.
You hit him, and not only did you hit him, but you stabbed through one of those big bags of gold, and it rolls out of his hand, and he looks at it, and looks at you, and keeps moving.
And he got to.
He can move that fast with big bags of gold over his shoulders.
I mean,
I was gonna say, what the shit?
He's at half speed in the water carrying a bunch of gold. He's got some high strength.
Yeah.
He can probably do this.
Let me see. You know what? I'll make him make a strength check. Yeah, that's 19. He made it. So yeah, he gets to right there.
Whose turn is?
It is Ricky.
Yellow 1.
Dude, those Kotora were
Fuck those guys. I say we chase them down.
13.
hit.
Woo! 5 damage.
Stop that.
So yellow 1,
Yep.
you kill him just barely. He had 4.
And then I'm going to use my move to not, because I'm not leaving the threatened square.
Yeah, there you go. That's probably smart. And then
Wait, lay on hands. I need to look up that up.
it's 5 times your level. So
Can I just do that?
yeah, you can just.
That's.
You don't have all of that left, though. You used some of it earlier.
No, I didn't.
No,
I never
because
got
the
to use it
guy's
because the
dead.
guy was
You
dead.
already touched him. John, your turn.
That guy. Sid, I guess it is.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's the bandit. That's
It's
Benedict.
Benedict. Sid's
Benedict,
dead.
sorry.
What are you using?
Cumberbutt.
Same thing. 9 plus.
14. Misses.
14.
It misses,
Oh,
but
darn
this
it.
time your fireball hits the other sack of gold, burns the bag, and you see more gold pour out, and he sits there and starts raffling through the water, trying to pick handfuls of gold.
Cool.
And it is back up to. So that was his. No, it's back up to Rav.
Okay.
Hey, Rap, hold his head underwater.
That's what I was thinking. Black Dragon loves the water, right?
Heads up! Remember that poster you found?
Says alive.
I'm just reminding you.
You shouldn't. I remember, though.
Keep going.
Might be worth it to kill him, though, just for this personal satisfaction.
That's what I'm thinking.
100 gold's a lot at this level. But
I don't have enough hit points to play, grabby grabs. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and give him what for. 13 plus 5.
It's a hit. 30
18.
His AT is 15.
This is my girlfriend, everybody. I have a girlfriend.
She's paid.
I love you. Come on.
Hi, girlfriend.
Hi, girlfriend. Her name's Hannah.
Hired help. Not
If
real.
you watch
That's not
our
her actual name.
other YouTube videos, you know her.
Right. So see ya.
I mean,
Later.
Bye, sweetie.
18 to hit. I'm assuming that's a hit.
18 hits.
10 damage.
Yeah,
plus
he's bent
3.
over, so you just stab him right in the shoulder.
Yeah, max damage there. 13.
23.
No,
I think 23.
yeah, standing 23. Now it is their turn. He's gonna take a swing at Ricky. An 18 hit?
18 hits.
That's not good.
Good thing I healed myself.
You take 4.
I'm going to invoke my reaction to take my second Wrath of the Tempest. He needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
You're talking about feller here, or you're attacking the Crotoa?
The Kotora?
I'm gonna kill this dude. So if someone has a hold person or some sort of spell that would make him,
The Kotora, right?
I got nothing that's gonna slow him down. I'm just gonna have to stab him. To
one's that.
death. And then we'll go to the bathroom.
Takes 14 points of thunder damage.
He is down to 4. He hadn't been hit this whole time.
He regrets hitting him now.
You know what? Thunder? Nah. If it was lightning, I'd say it did extra because he's in the water.
I picked thunder.
It's thunder.
I can pick.
Yeah.
Thunderbolts and lightning.
Very
Sorry.
frightening. And it is.
It's back up to the top, I think.
No.
Oh, well.
You better not skip me again.
It's,
Sorry.
Benedict. Benedict.
He's gonna pick up gold because he's stupid.
He drops the gold in one hand, pulls his sword out, and looks at you guys and goes, wait, calm down.
Perception. Or
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Please stop. And he gets, what's persuasion?
He's gonna make a persuasion check. Persuasion is charisma.
He's got a 19. I rolled a 17, he gets +2. So make anyone that heard, I'm gonna say John,
Insight check.
Rav, and
I definitely heard.
and Jake. Yeah. I was trying to think of your character's name. What's your character's name?
Jadar.
Jadar. Make an insight check, Rav.
What am I making?
Did we kill this guy or what?
What's that mean?
No,
20.
he's trying to surrender, I think.
Yeah.
20.
I failed it.
I don't see it.
You didn't.
Inside?
Insight.
Oh, insight.
Skill
that
check.
would make
Wisdom.
a different one. 4
Plus 4?
plus
So
4.
You
11.
need to be rolling a 20, not a 10. No.
Oh, sorry.
D20. 9.
9.
So
9.
he says this. You kind of want to pause. You failed, right?
Yeah.
You kind of want to pause.
What did he say? I was in the back.
Wait. Hold on. Please
He
stop.
pulled his sword and said, wait.
Like he's waving his sword up.
I'm literally stabbing him. I didn't hear that.
No, you heard it. You
You're
failed
just-
your save.
You're waiting. You're persuaded.
So you're persuaded. You can still attack him. You just have disadvantage on attack.
Oh.
The
Okay.
only person who didn't fail is me.
And Ricky.
I didn't hear him.
Oh yeah. So
I've got Koatoa up my asshole.
and then it is Ricky's turn. No, Jake's turn. Sorry. I thought with the thunder I got confused. Your turn.
Alright. So, how's everybody doing? Health wise. We good?
I have 3.
I have 6. Better than you, I guess.
Alright. Well, then, I am going to use
4 out of 6.
Sacred Flame on Y2 to try and save you. He needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Yep.
12.
Fails by 1.
Ha.
He takes 3 points more radiant damage.
3.
He's at 1 health.
3?
Which means that he's woozy.
Yeah, he's pretty fucked up.
Who is this fella?
This guy's got he's got nothing left. He's got no game.
He looks like he's about to retreat.
I think that we'll make woozy.
Sorry, Chris.
Yes. Ooh. Oh. And then I'm going to take my movement to 1 at 25, 5,
That's 10.
10,
You're half speed in that water.
20, and I have a half. So I'm going to get right about there. Because I don't have to wait.
Alright, back up to me. I'm attacking the
Yeah.
dying person. I missed.
You have advantage because he's.
Oh.
Ugh.
Okay, I hit that time. 14 hits.
Give
Right?
him advantage.
Yeah, you said he had 1 health, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
I scimitared his ass. Not literally his ass.
Okay. It is John.
And just for the sake of it, since I'm that close, I'll just try a freezing ray this time, just to be different.
Okay.
Which is the same hit.
I use my reaction to say, "Don't kill him!"
That's fine.
Oh,
No, you used your reaction this round.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you
I
did.
just went there. I used my
Oh,
reaction,
reaction
then I
last
went.
round. Yeah, that's right. Never mind.
Trust me.
I'll
You're
try
right.
it anyway. Ooh, 6 plus
5.
is a 13. I don't know if that would hit him or
No,
not.
you miss, but you hit the water, and you freeze the water in between him and Rav. But Rav can still, spear over it. You just can't get any closer to him
Interesting.
without making a strength check
Or going around it.
or going around it.
It can't be that cold.
I'm
Just
So,
cantrip.
How much roll damage dice?
it missed.
I don't roll damage dice to see how much water you throw.
I'm just gonna say he froze that square. It is Rav.
He's not a prisoner taker. He's not Crowbone.
We'll swing on him.
Oh, there it is. What's he doing over there?
Disadvantage.
A 12 plus.
Take 2.
So it's either a 12 or a 19.
So he's gonna make
12 plus 5, so 17.
He uses parry, so that brings his AC up to 17. You still hit. So roll your
Okay.
damage. No, you take the lower of the two. You're at disadvantage.
He did.
I
12
did.
was a lower number plus 5. 17 to hit.
The other one was
Okay,
19 plus 5.
Okay, yeah. You hit.
Damn it, that first time I rolled it was 7. God damn it.
You just rolled the attack dice once. The damage die.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I rolled a 7.
So what did you do?
Well, this time I rolled 1.
You have 5 or 6 more.
Plus 3, so 4 damage.
4 damage? That's good.
This is shit. You're in bad shape.
I should have
And
did a lot more.
It is his turn, and he looks at you and he's like, "What the hell? I'm trying to surrender." And he steps back 2 squares, and but before he does that, he throws gold at you as his action, like the gold that was in his hand. He's like, "Here, take it."
Put down your weapon.
He's surrendering.
Yeah, move back 2 spaces. You can say that as a reaction, and he uses his reaction.
You gotta be careful 'cause he's
not
got-
in that water. Back towards Ricky. No. Like
Ricky's
Ricky
way
the
over
person.
here.
Ricky the person.
Oh.
And he'll drop his scimitar as a reaction. Actually, no, he won't. He'll say, "I'll drop my scimitar when you start stabbing at me," because he needs it to parry. You know.
Yeah.
So if you stop stabbing at him, and then it is Jake.
He moved. He moved out of my damage area.
Yeah, but you used
Should
your
be
reaction to say that.
Yeah.
That's why you moved.
You little bitch. Alright.
Alright. So I'm going to step into base to base with him.
Okay.
I'm going to put my hand out. By Tyr's justice, you will submit. Put down your weapons, and your life shall be spared. And I'm going to make an intimidation check.
Yeah.
Ow.
Have advantage.
Alright.
Alright.
Why does he have
12.
advantage?
Because he's good.
12.
12. He looks at you wearily, and he's like, "Get your scaly friend to stop stabbing at you, and I'll give you my scimitar."
I suggest you don't move.
Okay. Ricky, it's your turn.
I spread my wings as I prepare to lunge forward.
One dash.
He eyeballs you the whole time you're running around.
He's cool.
And then it is John. You're up.
Well, everybody seems intent on taking this guy alive, so I'm not going to shoot at him.
I guess we get paid more.
Do. So we get all his gold if we can have him fish it out.
You can also question him if he's alive.
I'm also
Right,
going
you're
to force
up.
him to clean up all the gold in the water for us.
I will refrain from shooting and just wait out to see how they resolve it.
How many? It halves your movement speed? Is that
Yeah. So you can move 3 squares total.
10?
If you move through that one square, you have to make an athletics check.
Dexterity or
10, 20, 30.
I don't dexterity.
So I'm in range.
Yes.
So is he putting his weapon down?
No, he's told Jake that
if you stop stabbing at him, he'll give Jake his weapon.
I'm holding my spear, ready to stab.
Thank you, sir.
Holding
Put down your weapon.
So you're holding your action.
Yes.
And using a bonus action to say that.
Yes. So I'll give you a free action to say that. You. What's your terms? If he attacks, you're gonna attack.
If he doesn't put down his weapon, I'm gonna try and kill him. The gold's not worth it.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm in bloodlust mode.
So it's his turn. He looks at Jake. He looks over his shoulder. He looks at the Dragonborn. He can tell he's surrounded, and he kind of skillfully flips the scimitar over at Jake and tries to.
Oh,
hand
so he's
it
holding
to
it
him.
by the blade.
Yeah, he kind of like, does one of those.
Well, I mean, scimitars are only one bladed, so he's probably holding the unbladed.
Yeah, you know what I mean. He does.
Oh, sure.
He does the whole like. It looks fancy. Like you tell this guy's kind of like. He'd be good at cards. You know what I mean? If Jake wasn't pissing, we would do this.
Victory noise.
Da, 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 da. I wonder if our mic picked up the victory noise.
It's much better than this.
Well, at this moment, hey, thanks for joining us tonight. Everyone that joined us so far.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think of the game. I haven't got a chance to read comments. Usually, I read the comments and respond to people. But I was DMing
So he's handing me
tonight.
the weapon?
But it seems like there's a lot of them because I have 11 notifications.
I'd imagine that it's gonna go way up now that you're not constantly interrupting.
Yeah.
Not just constantly yelling, Bogar!
Right.
Hey, everyone misses Bogar.
No, they don't.
Literally no one
Not a
misses
soul
Bogar.
misses Bogar.
So the combat's
That was
ending. He's
me.
trying to hand me the weapon.
Yeah, no, his turn. He tried to hand it to you.
Okay.
Skillfully,
Well,
he
then,
caught
as-
it by the blade.
I
Yeah,
heard.
he was like, whoo.
Flipped it over like, oh, all right.
I wonder what else he could do skillfully.
All right, so I'm going to use thaumaturgy to make my voice sound as deep and guttural and powerful as possible and say, you chose wisely.
And he's like, looks like it. Yeah.
I'm going to use a bonus action to take the scimitar.
Yeah.
And then try and use a sleight of hand check to flip it over magically and cool like he did it.
Make a performance
Performance check?
If that falls in the water.
with disadvantage
With disadvantage.
because you're a blunt weapon.
4 both times. So performance?
Yeah.
3s.
You grabbed it and tried to do the flip it to like hold it in your hand, and you threw it right over your shoulder into the water. But then you kind of played it off like you meant to throw it in the water. You're like splash.
I do not think you meant to do that.
You don't
Insight
say-
check.
say
Come on,
it out
gentlemen.
loud.
Make a deception. Make an insight.
Who, me?
No,
Oh.
Ricky.
I was gonna say I'm whatever. I'm ready to stab somebody.
What is insight? 4.
5. You're not sure.
You're like.
You're not sure.
This is just seeing who's more incompetent at
You
this
know,
point.
maybe you think he probably didn't mean to do that, but then also you have the thought in your head, I just met this guy today, so maybe that's how he is. You know, this could just be his personality. That's what you think. That's what the voice in your head says.
I'm sitting there ready to stab somebody to death, watching two people like trying to high five in the air.
Yeah, basically.
What the hell? Who
So,
are these people?
we're gonna say we're out of combat.
Woo! Let's experience, please.
Experience. You gain how many total were there? 6?
Yes, sir.
And 2 bandits and a bandit king. So you gain 50 total or 50 times 6. Brad, do you have that calculator?
Yes. Here you go.
It's gonna be a lot.
Probably enough to level us.
Yes.
Excellent. Me and John are lucky because I just paid for the $2 or whatever to use the full app, so I can just press a button and we both level up.
Each of you gain 185 experience points apiece.
185?
Apiece. Added to whatever you gained last time.
25.
So should we want 210?
Yes, sir.
Is that enough? I don't know where.
Yes.
That translates to
100
I wanna
is
touch
level
your
2.
butt.
Yeah,
Okay.
100's level 2. We will level up in a second. I want to know what's happening right now.
Alright, well, first, we're tying his ass up.
That's fine. He actually, as you do it, he's like, he unties the first knot and then goes, do a better job. So, make a sleight of hand check.
How about I just break his hands?
I was gonna say I'm about to cut his hand off. So
No, don't cut it off. He'll be too much, like, you know.
Just cut off a thumb. He won't be able to do knots.
right.
Nobody can slip it out. That's a butthole.
He kind of, as you tie it up,
That's a butthole.
as you tie it up, he's giving you advice. Now put that loop through.
Oh, that's much better for hit
Yeah,
points.
big old
Oh,
butthole.
Yeah, there you go. I can't get out of this. And he tries to convince you he can't get out of it. You don't believe him. For a second.
That's fine. I didn't buy manacles. Does anyone buy manacles?
And he looks at you and says, you probably tie my feet up too.
I was going to, but I'm not going underwater to do that.
He slushes out and sits on his butt. And he says, I'd like to be carried if you tie my feet up though.
I want to see you do the no pants dance. Fuck you, you're gonna waddle.
That might hold us up.
We may not be taking him that far. What the hell are we capturing him for?
Gold.
Bounty.
Oh, so it's about
Because Tyr demands justice.
Remember,
are we taking him to trial somewhere?
We're taking him to war, as the bounty suggests.
because
Very
remember
well.
you found his wanted poster?
However, our initial,
Initial objective.
objective, or our primary objective, is to save those kids, and I want to know what he knows about where they are.
Yeah.
And if it takes feet to the fire to get that done, I don't care.
So he,
Just don't kill him.
I mean, obviously there's that stack of 6 cages with a person in each cage. You know, if you open the door, they can crawl around and get down. It's all bamboo.
Yeah.
Remember, it's back there.
So we'll see if any of them have seen the other 2 kids, or maybe
There's
they are
6.
different
There's
kids.
more than we expected.
There's more than you expected.
But are any of them the ones we were looking for?
Everyone is there except the wife.
She's behind it.
Usually is.
Can anybody detect precious metals, or are we just gonna leave the gold in the water?
I'm gonna be digging up the. I'm finding the gold.
Sure.
Whatever.
That
Whatever.
poured
it is.
out of the bags.
Yeah.
Make an investigation check, because remember this is water. It's flowing.
I don't feel like helping.
The gold will go straight down.
That's what I'm saying. Make an
Does Tyr
investigation.
tithing?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'll start tithing when I actually have money.
12.
12.
Yep.
Okay.
Just a moment.
Anyone else want to investigate?
I'm investigating.
I got 18.
Okay. What
and
about
then
you?
I'm going.
11 and 3 is 14.
And Jake, are you investigating?
He said he wasn't.
Okay, so you guys will get. You find a total of 22 pieces of gold just digging around
Okay.
out of that bag, which was probably about 100 gold a piece in each bag. You only found about 22 of it.
About 10% of it. 11%.
Son of a bitch.
That's good. I'm fine with that.
11% exactly.
I'm
And
not.
then on the other 2 bandits, you find 3 gold a piece while you're investigating the 2 bandits.
I take a crossbow off one of these fuckers, and all the crossbow
Sid had
bolts.
a
They
really
both
good
broke.
crossbow. No. Sid had a really good crossbow, so you can have a light crossbow. And between both of them, you find 14 more bolts.
I'm just gonna take 12 of the gold that we've encountered that we've gotten total so far. If everyone's okay with that, I think that's an even.
Were we gonna split
No.
this gold that we found, the
I'll take
22?
6.
You guys agreed
Plus
to
6.
split the gold equally amongst each of you.
Sure.
So that's 9
I'm gonna take
each.
a piss real quick.
Okay.
Not you,
You can
Jake.
ask the
You didn't
prisoners
look.
questions. You can ask
We
Benedict
split the gold evenly.
questions about-
Alright.
I'm fine with taking a little bit less. I only took 6 anyways. You can have mine.
Okay, it's actually 5 gold each.
I wasn't gonna slush out there in my heavy armor and try and search through that. I'm exhausted.
Well, I went and looked.
Your robes are soggy.
They'll dry out. Okay. Now, I will, as thoroughly as possible, interrogate the family so we can find out does anybody know where their missing person is.
Yeah. Ben's in the bathroom. But.
Yeah.
So what did you do?
We're questioning the people to see if we can find any news about where the missing person is.
Wrong, that's not what you're doing. Garth is holding on to you, asking you to save him.
What?
I'll save him. He did us a service. He tried to make up for his wrong.
So you gotta
What's-
heal him.
I'm gonna make a medicine check. I don't have any.
But don't look at me.
flavor
I don't
points.
have any
Yeah,
healing.
if you make a medicine check, better than 15.
I didn't. I made a.
I'll make a medicine check.
I made a 12.
18.
So yeah, you managed to spend about 40 minutes trying to close that up and clean it out. It was bad.
Let's drop him off at the church.
And he's staying away from you. He's scared. He's scared shitless of you.
I am
Third
coldly.
time for the question, family. Does anyone know where your mother is before we leave her out here?
Both the boys look at each other.
Both.
There's 2 sons that are captured.
I thought we killed Sid.
No. You freed 6 prisoners.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Only one of which was a female. The other 5 were males. And they both look at each other like, I think Mom ran away. I don't know if she was kidnapped. I think she was having an affair and just left. She was really eyeing
Scandalous whore.
one of the farm hands over
Hey,
on
you don't know for sure.
the McGriggan's property, which is the next farm over from the farm you guys were at.
Is it on the way back to the village?
No, it's you go back to the farm that you guys came from, and then it's one farm over.
Well, what we have done is done here. We are taking this one back. You guys will escort us. I mean, you guys will come with us back to town. The company.
You're taking Benedict back?
Yes. And
By the
you
way, Benedict looks absolutely ridiculous still. He's still painted up. And as you get closer to him, he smells like fish. You know, he's messed up.
No, Benedict is going back to town as a prisoner, and you guys will accompany us.
I mean, that's fine. We want to go
As
back.
witnesses.
We want to go back home.
Very well.
Let's move.
That's all you guys are doing.
That's all I can think of to do. I mean, if these people aren't worried about their mother, I don't see how we can be.
I mean, they're worried about their mom, but they also
Don't act
their,
she's fine.
their mom ran away before people started getting kidnapped.
I could care less about the old sow.
Who was she having an affair with? I couldn't hear.
Boy, you people
No,
are
they just-
anti-mother.
One
Well,
of
who
the
do they suspect?
one of the farm hands over on the McGriggan's property.
My character was just motivated to not have his name on a criminal poster all over.
Yeah.
So we're heading back to town.
Okay.
I mean, we should probably stop off at the farm first and let them know.
I mean,
the bad
you
news.
have to. So you go back that way you came. You walk down the trail. You go back to the first houses. Benedict's just being a cunt the whole time.
How badly?
He's singing songs, and you're like, "Stop it!" He's like, "Okay," and then he hums.
Somebody
And then you
find me a
stop
bug.
again, and he's just like,
Then he whistles.
Garth is as close to John as possible. John's like his adopted grandpa now, and he's just like,
Oh, Garth, that's the one I put the buggy.
yeah. And he's like basically holding you, and trying to always keep a person between him and Rav.
It's a good idea.
and the families are following you. The one female that they captured is about 30, and she is asking you 1,000 questions, Jake. She's like, your shield's really shiny. What's up with the tattoo on your eye? Is that real? Tell me more about Tyr.
Clerics get all the girls.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I'm gonna make a history or a religion check to tell and just discover how much I told her about Tyr on the way back. 12 on my knowledge of Tyr. I gave her 60% of what I know.
So you get back to the farm. Kids run, meet up with family. It's like a happy sight. The one fat guard is sleeping on the front porch, and when you guys come back, he shakes up and he looks generally shocked that you guys are alive and have brought people back, and that Benedict's with you. And he's got food dried on his face, and in his beard. He's like, oh, you guys. Oh. Do you want to say something?
Yeah, as if she's hitting on me, I am oblivious to it.
Okay, yeah, she's definitely hitting on you.
I have no fucking idea.
Okay.
At all.
So, that's fine.
It's written into my backstory once again.
And she's older than you, you know.
So she's probably like more subtle about it.
Yeah. But yeah, the guard, the lieutenant captain of the guard, which is a totally made up title that War gave him, if you guys haven't realized that by now, just to make him feel good, is like, oh, you guys are great. You caught Benedict. Wow, we should really take him back to War. You guys might get a promotion too.
Promotion?
I mean, if you don't want it, you don't want it. There can only be like so many captains apparently, or lieutenant captains.
Yes, I would love to be as illustrious as you.
It would take you a little longer than this. You know, I've helped out with many of War's accomplishments.
Show us back to War.
Yeah, so he's gonna say and the sun's about to come down. He's like, how about we camp here for the night?
And give the prisoner a chance to escape. Yes, that's a wonderful plan. I can
That is
see
not
why you're
going to
lieutenant
happen.
captain.
I could keep the prisoner from escaping.
But we can stay in the farm. They have really warm houses,
No.
and the mistress will feed us great.
You may want to stay with the mistress.
Got any ale?
Oh,
They didn't give us any ale
Oh,
before we left.
I am
Had a
going
drink in 2
back to
days.
town. I want to make that abundantly clear.
Yeah, no, we're taking Benedict back to town.
If
Okay,
we
they'll
stay
have
the
ale
night,
in town.
you said alive, not, anything about hamstringed.
Hamstrung.
Well,
We are
Hamstrung is
going
alive.
yeah,
back
that's
to
definitely.
town.
They're alive that way.
So I was thinking.
No, he can't stand
This-
trial.
As far as Razak's concerned, this dude's an animal. Humans are cattle in his world.
Right?
Yeah.
So
No, that's not right.
you're gonna go back to town.
I think
Yes.
yes.
The guards are gonna be like, they're gonna say to you, all right, if you guys want to go back and see War tonight and wake him up and bother him, be my guest.
We will.
Okay.
But we're still at the farm, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here tonight. I'll go give War my full report, and he pulls out it's an inkwell, but you can tell it's shoved in the pocket, so a lot of the feathering is messed up. And I'll start writing my report tonight. But you guys can go ahead. But the guards are gonna stay here.
Very well.
Alright, while we're on our way back, I'm gonna ask Benedict why he was taking people. Just to sell slaves.
You get a point of inspiration. That can carry over to the next game if you need it.
Well, that's good because I'm
'Cause
leaving
no
in
one
like
asked
5
him that.
minutes.
He goes, okay, so this guy, after War came out and cleared out the last bandit lord, this guy, he was real creepy. He came to me at night, and he had black eyes and a white beard, and he told me that I should start back up the operation, and I tried to convince him that there wasn't enough streetlings left to, convert and help me. And he told me, it introduced me to the Koatoa as a deity, and told me that with their help we could start this slave trade again. And it's the slaves are all for him. I don't know who he is.
Did you happen to catch him
Did
there?
I recognize his description? Because remember I have that
It'll
bond.
be a high DC. Make a history check.
Okay, I was just saying because I have a bond. I was wondering if it was that person. Probably not. History's intelligence.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, the name he said was Corbin, maybe.
Something to write down?
Yeah, I would suggest someone write Corbin down.
Corbin Dallas.
Corbin paid me, and we're selling these slaves to orcs of the Black Fang tribe. That's all I know. I was just paid a lot of money to sit in this chair and get whatever bandits and Koatoa were left to net people and sell them. I was more of a
Do you read or write?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I read and write.
Write that all down.
My hands are bound.
Well,
We're
we'll
not
put it in
unbinding.
front of you.
So he's been in the back of the carriage, writing it all down.
Okay, once he gets his confession written, then we'll turn him over to the courts. I don't care what happens to him after that.
Right.
Okay.
So
You want him
guys,
tried, right?
I want to get back into town.
You guys get all the way back in town. At this point, it's like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, we'll wake War up. War is probably still up from the night of drinking.
So you go to the courthouse, which is part of the center of town, and you're actually right. You can tell that the town is kind of exhaled for the night, but it was definitely kind of like this is a weekend and it's a pretty. You're at like SIU Carbondale, like it's a party town. So you can tell there's some like stragglers in the streets, but they'll be going to bed and sleeping in late, and you bang on War's door, the judge's house, and a butler answers. And yes.
We have a prisoner. I kind of shake him in front.
I hand him the flyer of with his name on it, Benedict's name on it.
He holds the candle to Benedict's
I
face.
kicked Benedict's knee out from under him so that he forces the nail.
He holds the candle underneath Benedict's face and to your wanted poster, I assume. And he's like, I'll go wake War up.
Now.
And he marches up a really well-built steps. You can tell this place is way too fancy for what you would expect War to be living in. And War comes marching down, not in his armor. Sword, flung over his shoulder still.
I
But
he's like in a knight.
not
shirt.
the hat, whatever dwarfs wear. And he's like, "What are you?" He doesn't look at a watch. He's like, "You guys in one
Some
day."
elves don't work at night.
I told you this was below me.
One day,
Did you just tell him to blow you?
and you
Maybe.
caught Benedict.
Yeah, he was behind the disappearances.
Really?
Well, sort
We've
of.
also had him write out a
We have a
confession.
confession.
How many disappearances were there? 'Cause I only heard of the 3.
We found 6.
Found 6.
Odds are there were more.
You found 6? Sorry. He looks at Benedict and he says, "How many have you captured?" And Benedict says, "I had a ledger, but I left it probably like 22." And War goes, "Shit, what was going on?" And he tells them, he reads the report that he was selling them to the orcs. And he's like, "Wow, alright."
About Corbin.
No, he told him about Corbin.
In the confession.
He's not sure about Corbin, who Corbin is. He walks to a big desk and pulls out a bag of gold, empties some of it out, tries to make a quick count, and then tosses it to you. That's for Benedict. And then he shuffles through some papers that are really unorganized on his desk, and he finds some rolls, and he pulls out 4 of them, and he looks at Razak, Despero, Dismo.
Desmo.
That's what it says. It says Despero or Dismo.
Desmo Spartia Tarkanian.
And then he writes some other letters. He looks at you. What's his name again?
Judar
Judar with a G.
with a J.
With a J. And then he looks at you. Paladin, what's your name?
Tiburon.
Tiburon. And he hands you each your papers of release. And you take another 50 experience points in the form of those papers of release.
Alright.
So that's an experience.
War.
Yes.
I have won demand of you, since we have completed your poultry task in such spectacular order. I demand, and I rip Garth off and kicked out Garth into the ground and say, I demand you put this man in the stocks. He's responsible for the death of another young person here off the farm.
I mean,
How much more experience do you get?
50.
I'm placing blame on him.
Yeah.
This
I
is on
placing
you.
blame
He
on you.
shot the guy in the crossbow.
Yeah.
Well, a little from column.
Take your time, my
Wait, what?
friend. Let's,
He
after
shot
all,
the guy with the crossbow.
maybe they'll sentence him to
He was
something
the guy.
terrible.
Wait.
No,
He's the
you
guy
shot
who shot the crossbow through the tent and killed the
Oh,
boy.
I didn't hear who you said.
But you never figured out, you never told the family, so they think the boy went missing.
Better that way. No, I'm not telling the truth.
I mean, you never did. So
I'm
you
going
go
to.
back to the farm in game.
If
The war looks at Garth. He looks at you guys, and he kind of looks like, okay. And he looks at the butler and goes, throw this guy around back in the cells. I'll figure out what he did tomorrow, I guess. And then he looks at you guys. Right before you leave, he shouts, Judar,
Yes.
wizard. I know you're free, but maybe sleep on it a few days, and I might have more work for more money in the form of figuring out more about this whole slave trade thing
About Corbin.
and about Corbin and the Black Fang clan. If you guys are interested, come see me tomorrow. And by tomorrow I mean not 3 in the morning tomorrow. Okay? Let me sleep in today. Give me another night. Then come see me.
Very well. I find my way to the local church, even though it's of Zamora,
That's fine.
and I sleep there and pray.
Alright. And
I find myself to a tavern and get him to open it.
I am going to break away from the party for a short time.
they're
And
closed, but War, if you said that to War out loud, he goes, all the bars are closed right now, but if you ask my butler, he'll give you a few drinks and you can sleep outside
Whatever works.
by the horses.
alright, I'm going to take the next day that we're supposed to be leaving him alone for, pray, do my devotions to Tyr, and find that child's family and let him know what happened. Let them know what happened.
I will get roaring drunk and find a isolated spot in the forest and complain to the universe about its injustices.
We're gonna end here for the night. Thanks for watching. If you have any more questions, I didn't go through announcements. Main announcement
It's just not a fair war.
is hopefully we can post these videos on YouTube. So if you can go back and watch them there. That's about all I got right now. Next time I'll have a more clear list of announcements to make. Let us know what you think, and welcome to United New Door.
Nice
Alright.
job.
That's the name of the country.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Thanks, Jeff. It means a lot.
Okay, sir. If you would, can you put this in the top of the box?
Make
and
sure
this
you
back
gentlemen
where the-
level up before your next
Okay.
session.
Huh?
Make sure you gentlemen level up before your
Okay.
next session.
Yeah, do you want to do that real quick, John?
Well, what do we have to do?
Pretty much it looks like right now, add a little more hit points.
John has to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, does
Spellcasters be a lot more.
Do I?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll help him.
I'm not a spellcaster yet. I'm one level away from that. I've got an action surge now.